number one of Yuragi.
They can static storm him.
They can static storm him. Uh-oh. OG, they got to get in here. They got to do something. Stop this. I don't think they can. They're going to give him the Crimson Guard. The tornado comes through. That helps out, but it's not enough. And no
they
OG.
tried to save him.
They tried to save him, and now they're going to get swept up Beast Coast. The wave is coming.
God, the wave indeed. One brother to another. Schofield is looking for blood.
Nice get out here. He turns himself into a stone to get himself out. Tries to roll. Gets denied. They're going to finish him off with a stun strike here on a buyback. Could they see an opportunity? Or just TP in, rather. Sorry. Do manage to get the last onto the Disruptor? Okay. Oh, he will get a little bit more out of these pickoffs. 2 supports will die.
How much is he hitting you for? What's his attack rate? You don't know these things. You've never played against it. It's very weird. He has a Harpoon. He has Manta. He can instant silence you. Could get the Shard later. He's going to build a Scotty. This hero's going to become obnoxious. Now you're just instantly silenced. Now you're perma-silenced.
Now, yeah, you're perma-silenced. Dude managed to take one of the illusions away. Actually, this Enchantress stealing that illusion could be a problem. The RP, it's not going to get there in time. The tornado stops him. He goes for his second round, but he's been burned out of all this mana. Sacred will not be able to enact his ultimate here to be able to help out the TA, who desperately needed that kind of lineup. Instead, they will have to forfeit this engagement.
Parker sitting invis. They knew he was there.
Tried to get the blink, and he does manage to get it.
Oh, what a nice
Great coverage there. Static Storm, Kinetic Fields, not even going to die.
Yeah, he just didn't know that gem was out.
Shivas to try and deal with this heavy amount of physical damage. Broke through the Lincolns and got him. This is the problem. They have such good pickoff that when you're trying to move around these maps, if you feel like you can't take the 5-on-5, then you're still having to deal with a Bat Rider support and a Doom.
And this Ghostwalk Invoker running around. BZM is pretty much maxed out here. He is everything of all 3 spirits.
Turn him into... Nope. Schofield was thinking about trying to get there, help his buddy out.
I mean, he has Shivas. The only thing he's missing is his Hex. Once BZM gets Hex, the map becomes impossible to play because he's just going to be Ghostwalking around, hexing cores. Lincoln Spheres are nice. You can't get the kick.
Can't get the kick, and that means Sacred...
Brother, you left me behind.
Left to die. All of these items, problem's going to be is in 30 seconds, Roshan is going to spawn, and that will be when Mega Creeps are pushing into your base. Are they really going to be able to get out in the corner of the map if they can pick off TM quickly? They get through the Doom, out through the Lincolns, and oh, the TA is just getting demolished by this Morphling so damn quickly. He burned through the Refraction, then he was gone in an instant. Schofield's still trying to track down this Doom. And might be able to get him. Oh no, it's not enough either. Okay, never mind. The stone exploded and got him in the end.
Yeah, but you're going to get run down here. The chase is guaranteed for OG. There is no running. That is the downside of a Batten.
Cole tried to get him with the skewer to protect Mago as he go for the TP back.
Oh, the light show.
Spamming. Different kind of light show.
Yeah, I was talking about the BZM show. I don't know if he needs the lights to help him, but he will take center stage here, is dominating 11-2 and 14 for BZM.
Yeah, and he did a choice of going Tangos, but Jug is a hero that takes 90% of your HP, so usually you want to buy salves against him.
He's just going to need to use Gush the entire time to make it work. Pushback comes out. Pure is going to be first-blooded. And Artur gets himself first blood secured on the Juggernaut.
I wonder if he can Disruption and one of the copies will change place, like a Manta.
No, because you stand on that position where you get disrupted.
Let's see.
Saberlight does take a significant amount of damage.
Has
Toronto Tokyo stunned up. Saberlight skewers him back. Toronto needs help, but he's going to get taken out. However, in response, Crit will die. Topside again. RTZ with the healing ward. Tries to bait and save very deep. Somehow Nightfall dies bottom lane. The spin comes out to actually fly. Now went a little bit too deep. And will be taken down by Pure, who is now second. I'm just quickly checking out the net worth. He's second.
Maybe he gets a Hex into the Morphling, can be an insta-kill.
Rune's about to spawn. Where's it going to be? There's the lasso available on the bat. And they're trying to kill off Miracle. Nice stun comes out. Good lockdown with the roll. GPK, Swashbuckle comes in as well. They get the kill secured. Looking for Fly next. There's a Meteor Hammer built up on the Tide. It's a while since I've seen that item, but it is going to result in a double kill for BetBoom. And a huge Rolling Thunder play coming out from GPK. They will lose Nightfall in response in the bottom lane. Finger of Death used first charge for crit. Well, they know what's coming in their direction and then trying to hamper it. Saberlight is close to finishing up his harpoon.
They're pinging him.
He's 250 gold away. Toronto Tokyo gets the spot. Demonic Purge. Yeah, and with the Rolling Thunder, Saberlight drops the RP. Really? But they are slightly getting out-farmed by Shopify.
They're chasing a Batrider. They have 3-4 heroes. It's the dagger reveal on the Tidehunter. They don't need to use any heal spells. That's the good side. But usually it's not what you want with the Blink Dagger reveal. They are pinging the Jug. Tidehunter is wrapping around. This can be huge if they find the Jug. But Lion and Timber are trying to find them beforehand.
Oh, catch onto GPK. Finger comes out. GPK is going to get chopped up. Miracle's damage is too much. He's got that Kaya for the extra spell amp. And it does deal with his opponent very quickly. He bought the Perseverance where he could break the Vanguard to get the Perseverance.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, going in onto Pure top side, but the rest of the team is not nearby. There's a Ravage available as well. Gets a 2-man Ravage. A big mistake. In comes the stun upon stun. The great lockdown comes out. Very weird skewer from a disruption, but it's going to be a double kill regardless.
I like the approach they're doing in the map. They know the mid wave is going to hit, so they smoke on bottom because they know a hero is going to show. They see the
a big catch. RP instantly. Do they have the lockdown? Finger gets thrown out. He does get taken down. Double kill comes out. The Omni Slash continued as well. And they'll find a third target. Right before the age expires as well, they manage to find a huge couple of kills. Mid lane, they can probably go for the tier 2 tower to boot, and RTZ comes in a clutch. That's a move that the Morphling did not expect.
Jug.
Oh, Ravage onto Jug. Do they have the lockdown? Yes, they do. GPK takes him down, and that's a big kill. Dead for 50. Not the longest death timer, though. Could try and steal the Tormentor away. Speaking of stealing, that's going to steal a kill onto Fly to boot. Nice little solo kill added in.
They do expect.
Yeah, now they do. Save with the jump in into Roche. Keep RTZ occupied. Rolling Thunder comes out from GPK just in time. RP was used with the Ravage as a response. Looking to take down the Batrider on the side. RTZ is actually at half HP, dropping pretty low. Needs to get away. The illusions are taking him down. He gets blasted by Nightfall. Charging for more. The big fat Magnus chasing for more. Crit needs to get out of dodge. He's going to get smacked by Pure. Nightfall with the triple kill. Well, they know that there's a high ground ward from Shopify. Yeah, this is interesting. BetBoom knows that there's a high ground ward from Shopify. They know from each other that there's a high ground ward. In comes the jump. Toronto Tokyo dropping low. Is he getting healed up in the meantime? Does he finally get taken down? Yes, he does, but they lost Saberlight in the process, and the Rolling Thunder from GPK still hasn't ended yet. Going for Miracle. Can he get the chase catch? GPK is hunting for blood. Miracle drops. Both the mid and off laner have been taken down, and Shopify need to get out of dodge again. Possibly. I mean, with a minute still left. Yeah,
that's the thing with the very early one. The lasso.
Omni Slash. Oh, Swift Slash. Now it's going to be. No, that was actually the Omni Slash completely wasted. Oh my god, he needs to get out. It's going to get bashed up by GPK. Ravage gets blown. 2-man stun. GPK with the Rolling Thunder turns around. You cannot run. You cannot hide. RTZ is gone, and that is big. That Omni Slash was one of the most unfortunate ones I've seen in a while, because it was hit, gone.
If they take one hero down, they can go fishing with the Magnus. Because then he's...
they're fishing the Tidehunter back, which is not probably the best choice in that situation. Does have the Ravage still available for Fly. Pops his BKB. Rolling Thunder doesn't really do anything. Saberlight gets the Skewer back. But Fly might not be so lucky. And actually, Saberlight's going to get caught by GPK as well. Double kill for the Radiant side. And BetBoom can immediately try and run it down.
Yeah, again, I cannot even call a team fight. Oh, they see Miracle. They cancel.
Oh, the Timber Saw. Do they have the damage to take him down?
He has
Probably.
BKB, then has TP in 15 because that's Octarine BOT.
Well, they are pretty fast in chasing.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And he is running out of mana. Does have
Oh,
the
no
cheese
mana,
swapping
the
it in.
cheese.
Cheese eats the Gouda. Still has a BKB at the ready. Is delaying it quite significantly, but there's no backup coming in. Miracle, yeah, BKB, TP,
Hopes no bash.
but gets bashed up by GPK.
The bash.
And TP interrupted. Miracle still being hunted down. Gets disrupted. In the meantime, he's distracting them for such a long time. But eventually, they managed to take him out.
Yeah, not exactly sure. The interaction device.
Pure being a bit of a nuisance, jumping in. The catch onto Fly blows him up. He gets taken down. Pure doesn't really give a damn. Dropped his Ravage. And Miracle now needs to be a little bit careful because the damage coming out from the Morphling Nightfall hits like a truck. And the Lotus Orb, Omni slash Spell Reflect. Oh no, the Hex onto the Jug immediately on RTZ. Gets saved for a second, but not long enough. No buyback available on RTZ. And that is going to be the GG called Bet Boom. Take game number 1 from Shopify Rebellion, and they do it. Offlane Batriders these days.
Mid lane.
Yeah, that's
Zero
a
straight
close
there.
fight. But Miracle gets his cooldown faster than GPK does. GPK doesn't have the bottle yet. Ooh. Ooh. Miracle. Ooh.
Miracle.
Ooh. Snipe. Aether Remnant.
Has a remnant.
Hits it. Right click. Gets the kill. GPK First Blood's Miracle. Hits him with the tip as well. Oof.
Yeah.
Bottom
Bot
lane.
They
Save.
For
Gets hit by a
save.
blood grenade. Knows he's going to die. Throws out the Illuminate Blast, but will still fall. A nice catch there from Fly. Experience Runes coming in. Pure actually
Bot.
gets taken down bottom lane. Solo kill by Arteezy. Just being a little bit of a nuisance, but from the side it's GPK a lot closer than they would like, and there's going to be a jump in onto Crit. Quickly take down the Doom. No Astral Step available. Does have an Aether Remnant.
also voice spirit from behind. Feels like Crit is dead.
Smoke got broken, and Crit is very much dead. Doesn't have a Doom available. Save.
Arteezy is here for the
Crit's
follow-up.
actually not dead. Finally does get taken down, but Nightfall joins in with the Metamorphosis. A lot of damage onto Sableye, gets nuked down. Tombstone's dead. They need to run. In comes Miracle, and Toronto Tokyo is a strength hero that does not have much strength left in him. A 2-for-2 trade. Yeah, it was a surprise that Arteezy came in, but then the other surprise was that the big fat Terrorblade was right behind them. It's actually impressive that Arteezy keeps up in terms of net worth for now against the Terrorblade, considering the farming capabilities of Wind Range tends to not be the greatest. Miracle's actually dropping low. Can he get himself out of there? GPK doesn't go for the aggressive chase. A couple of zombies are annoying, but
Radiant's
not
middle
enough
tower
to
is under attack.
seal the deal.
Dire's structures
Yeah, it was 20 stacks. GPK back to Crit
GPK playing
with
dangerous
the Chakra
gaming.
Magic.
Fly from behind.
Fly joins.
Ooh, Fire Spirit Burn does get dodged. Toronto Tokyo still
Toronto
chasing for more,
dies.
but Miracle is now on a killing spree. Great rotations and moves coming through. Sableye's now hunting for
And
Nightfall
top
as well.
Saberlight.
And Nightfall is dodging it
Juke.
completely. That was a fat juke. Sableye got jibaited,
Outplayed.
Radiant's bottom
Completely outplayed.
going in onto
Now it's the
Nightfall.
desperate move.
but he's slowed.
Load.
Saberlight is dead. And GPK is
They
immediately
might go
looking
for
more.
Fly.
Well, the slow is there. Fly can't move. There's the power of the Solar Bind. Phoenix Egg gets dropped. Do they have the attack speed with Nightfall joining in? Egg is gone. Chasing for Crit.
Crit
3 kills
also
being
dies.
secured. Big, fat, juicy kills for Bet Boom come into play. He's
He
looking for
needs a TP
save.
here. Yeah.
And save should die.
Radiant's top tower is under
GPK does need to be a
There's
little bit
Lasso.
careful because Lasso, yeah, indeed, is still available.
more
And the
spells.
cooldowns of GPK are pretty lengthy. There, you should get lassoed, and they will find 2 kills as a counter at the very least. He'll get something in their favor.
under attack.
Yeah, it all starts with a completely outplay from the TB into the Batrider. Then the team just follow up, trying to help the Batrider. Phoenix dies, Doom die on the follow-up. Then Bad Boom gets a bit greedy. Also, the Invis was a nice pickup by Miracle. On the Timber, probably want to take this mid tower. He can tank the hits.
Save, shackled up, and a quick kill comes into play. 4-man rotation, looking to take the tier 1 tower towards mid. to open up the map a lot better for the side of Shopify.
And Saberlight already has Octarine. He's trying to set up on top, I assume. If they go for the tower, he can lasso and have a follow-up. If you don't have the dagger. Like, you're gonna skewer in, then you cannot
No.
bring them
You get close on the high ground, for instance, and then you hit them with the harpoon. Jabs managed to make it work when we saw him
Saberlight
play it.
that. You can be fine with this, right? Because you have a Doom 4. Eventually, he's gonna become a 4 also.
Oh, Vessel onto the Wind Ranger. RP holds him down. Arteezy is in trouble. Skewered underneath the tower. He's dead. Metamorphosis was used by Nightfall. Not really the most biggest necessity right now, but he joins in the fun. Sablelight's going to be a second one down. GPK on that Void Spirit is starting to look really dangerous. The moment he gets hit by that slow from Coddle, you're kind of stuck.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, the team needs some follow-up. It's gonna be the dagger on the Doom.
Drag
creates
back onto
about-
Miracle. My lord, that damage comes out in quick fashion. Nightfall gets the kill secured. TB not there. Saberlight is heading towards bottom, but Pure is going to take the gateway up towards top. The rest of his team, actually,
Oh,
they're
he's
going
not.
back to bottom. They're using the gateway while smoked, trying to
He
bait
tried
this
to
one
bait.
out.
It's a
Saberlight. That was a very weird move by Pure, but Saberlight should still probably falter, and the chase onto Fly is there. Does have the Phoenix Egg, but don't really think that you want to drop it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're playing very passive gaming now again on Shopify. Dodging everything. The Aegis has been reclaimed. Pure is ready to possibly get a catch. Oh, speaking of which, Lasso just in time before he could get any moves of his own. Gets the skewer going on to Fly. RP gets thrown out. The Phoenix, does he get the egg off? No, he does not. Is going to get taken down. Pure runs away. Does get caught out by Miracle, who's got the Aghanim Scepter. So Nightfall needs to be careful because the damage can be pretty immense on the AoE. And Nightfall takes a lot of damage, but hits him with the Sunder immediately. Miracle, you just got jebaited.
And the nullifier on time also.
Well, Pure is going to catch Arteezy, it seems. RP instantaneously, and Arteezy cannot even respond. Petboom is just outmaneuvering Shopify. That's
Yeah.
just it. They're playing better.
Like, again, like no damage on team fights. He cannot right-click heroes.
Drag back
Oh,
onto
they got the
Miracle. Nullifier gets thrown out. His ulti, his Aghanim Scepter is wasted. Gets finished off. Fly needs to be careful. Drag back, double kill for Nightfall. And that should be the bottom set of racks. Don't really think that the Batrider and Doom can do much at this stage. They
Maybe
do have
even fighting for
buybacks.
3. Meta is gonna be over, so 2 lanes.
Meta is over in a couple of seconds. Lasso comes out. They buy back on the Phoenix. Arteezy, though, the Nullifier is doing a lot of work. GPK
Just
jumps in.
running
Arteezy is
for his
dead
life.
again. But GPK
The well
might
played
drop.
in chat. Don't do it.
Nightfall has a Sunder. Gets it off onto Miracle. And we'll go for the immediate TP out. They lose GPK, but they do manage to force out a double buyback and still kill off Arteezy. And there is Crit jumping aggressively on towards the wrong side with the Metamorphosis pop from Nightfall. Crit will be a quick kill. But Roche is actually going to go in favor of Shopify, so Crit playing the good distraction gaming. And they get the Aegis
Yeah,
plus cheese
really
on
nice move.
Arteezy.
Has Crystallis.
Uh-oh.
Has the Aegis. Let's see if he loses both lives.
Arteezy! Yeah, never mind. That Aegis that he had, yeah, he had that one. And yeah, that life that he had, same story.
Where's the well-played chat, Will?
Ouch.
Yeah. It's very dangerous to fight the high ground against this Magnus. He's gonna go fishing if you try to poke the TB.
Pure
he
with the
does go
drag
fishing.
back, nullified to be thrown onto Miracle again. Can he get himself out of there? Miracle's dropping low. Phoenix Head gets dropped in the middle of everything. Will they focus for it? No, they will not. Lasso's available for Saberlight.
Oh, they're killing
GPK
Void
is
Spirit.
making a very weird move, jumping on the high ground while the rest of his team was disengaging. So this gives them some breathing room. And
Let's
up the high
see if
ground they go
Arteezy
again.
can kill a target. Void Spirit's dead, so no
No
nullifier.
egg,
Maybe
no
he can
doom.
take
Breathing room.
the hero out.
And up
Let's see
the
if
Pure with
Arteezy
another
can
catch
kill
comes
a target.
through, and
Void
before the
Spirit's dead,
skewer
so-
even ends, Fly already dies. GG gets called, and Bet Boom take the series 2-0.
It's BZ on Mark Ward, and so it's going mid, and it's Taiga on the back rider. So that means DM's taking this Medusa off lane.
Oh, 5 against 5.
5 on 5.
5-man stun.
Oh, what's gonna go down? Oh my goodness, what a venomous gale. Will it be able to do enough though? Absolute madness here. Everyone fighting to the blood grenades thrown down. Everyone's out here throwing a haymaker. Seb's already off to a double kill. DM out of mana as XXS
Да, из-за
continuing
этого
to fight
давайте
through this one
посмотрим
as
еще
well.
раз этот
BZM
кубок этих
collects
чемпионов.
his life as DM with a bit more mana.
triple
It
kill.
is
На
gonna
какой
be
тим мы
OGs
оборвались?
with
Give him the kill!
Seb getting the ultra kill. BZM,
Good, have fun.
Пока еще
you
раз.
thought you're the core? I think not. Absolutely not. He's back. Yeah, there's actually 3 heroes coming mid, or 2 heroes coming mid for a total
Ну и
of
вот,
3.
вот они,
and no
радостные эмоции,
rotations out
фотографии,
faster.
фанаты тут как тут. Ну, конечно,
Where are the
большой
servants?
молодец, что
Where are the
уделяет
servants of the Emperor?
фанатам.
No
What's-
TPs.
Улыбчивый
Well, at
парень,
least
всегда
you know
приятно
what
с
they
ним
say, when
пообщаться.
practice makes perfect. Taiga,
Мне мажор очень сильно понравился. Единственное, что, наверное, не понравилось, что стартует.
He's down here as well. DM completes the TP.
Oh, AM
He's
is
not
like, thank you
scared.
very much. I'm gonna free farm top. Maintain map control over going for like a random kill.
Right. Well, they're looking for Seb. In the meantime, Gale's going to connect. Flame break and not doing nearly enough. And it's going to be then the Ench taken down. Looking for more, actually. Sumail connects on the Searing Chains. Lasso is going to end up coming out, though, in the end from Taiga.
Oh, the balance strike.
Boundless Strike not good enough, and DM could not connect in time here. So it's still Aster.
Wait, they got the Ember. Slow down the enemies like 5-man significantly. Because all OG wants to do right now is ram their faces at all the towers and take out the map.
Well, Taiga is going to be punished for that. BZM on the Tempest double chasing
gate?
for more, but there are twin gates coming on through as Yuragi first on through is going to be able to guaranteed get this kill onto PQ. Seb chasing after the sword, after the courier, pardon me, and after XXS, but not fast enough to collect on those kills. Monkey is now going for this Deso though. It's fine after the Echo Saber. Is it Winter, or are you still a little bit concerned with this Deso timing?
I still like it against AM in particular. Oh, he lost. Did he lose the Deso? Oh, no,
He lost
it
his
wasn't a-
BKB. That was his BKB recipe. Oh, he got his tree cut down. No way. Monet just
Oh
laying into
my
him, blast off
God.
and everything.
Outplayed. That's when you you taunt him and you paint the ground.
Yep, that's definitely when you paint it. Oh,
You're a Medusa to the Roche. I'm like, oh my god, my team doesn't even need me.
I mean, Aster, they knew what was going on, but they can't respond in time. Noxious Plague is going to be thrown as they do try and disengage. DM, though, running on in. He's going to be able to at least get off that Stone Gaze. Sumail able to at least get the Remnants out in time. They are looking for a counter initiation. And Seb, the target now, in on the blast off. Looks like he might end up going down and does. Wukong's command out now as the Boundless Strike catching PQ. They did a bit more damage. He's out of there just in time. Yes, still alive. And now Yuragi trying to TP
Wow.
out. Will not be allowed to. The mines take him down. And it's Monet who finds DM.
His middle tower is under
Letting go is hard, man. Not gonna lie.
Well, that it is. OG. We'll see. Oh, that's a blink on in from Monet. That's a bold move. Will he come to regret that? No, because there's the Doom now. Team fight kicking off around the
Yuragi?
Medusa. Seb still in
Yuragi?
the midst of things here. Yuragi just chilling on top of that tree. He's Bing chilling, and he jumps away. Doesn't like the way this one looks, especially now that Sumail's in the fight. Maybe looking for the counter initiate. Out comes the Boundless Strike. Did not catch Sumail on this, though. Baboka still alive. Will end up dying to the right clicks of BZM. Sumail as well fighting the inside Wukong's command. Has a remnant
Except
at the waist of the
Aegis.
outside and gets out. But it's going to be now. Monet making the jump underneath the tower. Snipes the first life here on that Aegis. Yuragi with BKB active, trying to TP away. They don't have the damage for him, but BZM, oh, even with the Manta style, he is not going to get out of there alive. That is 4 dead, plus the Aegis as Aster strike back. Yeah, of course, anytime. OG, chase in. Hard here. It's only a techies. Should be an easy kill, especially as Taiga commits the Flaming Lasso off the Blink Dagger. BZM as well coming in to secure the kill as Baboka quite tanky. Aster actually thinking about turning this. The Doom dropped onto Yuragi now fighting inside his Wukong's command though. He's still a difficult target, especially if he can get up to those Jingu stacks. But no, Sumail jumps around him. Monkey can take him down as XXS could be up next. Oh, Taiga pushing him away. The last Spark Wraith chasing. Not enough damage. So Hero Monet as well in the fight, going off, finds a huge kill there. That's BZM now down for the count, and it'll be Seb, the cherry on top. OG once again overextending Winter. They lose 4.
It was mainly the fights, you know, and you saw after the bad laning phase start the Aster had, but their heroes, when they came together with the Doom, the Techies, the Venom, they did so much work in the team, but all those heroes.
Oh, the Doom, they've managed to find BZM, Sumail as well, giving chase, the hook stomp from XSS, plenty of damage for the kill as Sumail takes care of the clone to boot. Bonus gold for him. Bad.
But they understood all they need to do is just play the map, keep farming, and eventually they're gonna win the game. And Sumail's gonna get lassoed. Is he even gonna die?
Boundless strike. Right, there he goes.
Didn't realize there's a monkey hiding around.
There he goes. I mean, Rack still will fall. The melee barracks, at least the important ones. Yeah. Well, I mean, it might not count if he doesn't get to use them.
All right. Okay. No buyback. Okay.
No buyback. Okay. And maybe that's just the game. And, well, that won't be coming anytime soon. Okay, Lasso, though.
And
that's still through Aegis, though, that they're going to try this. And Monet just tanks through the whole thing. In he goes. Oh, goodness, the blast off catches on to 3. DM didn't even get off the Stone Gaze. He doesn't have buyback either. Yuragi, BK beat up, trying to fight through Monet with the Basher and the Abyssal. It's just too much. Monet, no, blinks out. Never actually used the Abyssal Blade. Okay.
With the extra armor from the Wukong's command.
Yeah, that's a good point. I believe you're correct. And now, well, mid lane of Barracks, they're gone. Bot lane should be going down any second. Sumail, he did die, but at least he leaves a remnant with his shard, so he's back in this fight immediately. Oh my goodness, almost one-shot the supports, but now Monet's on in. Yuragi didn't get to the other side of the Ancient, though, but they're going to have to settle right now for this kill onto Seb out of mana. Baboka's not even going to give him the honor of using the blast off to kill him as Yuragi surrounded here. Oh, cannot make it back into the fountain. Taiga as well, killed off by Sumail. XSS beyond godlike now at this stage. BZM respawns with 2 sides Snake at least.
I mean, what can they do against this anti-mage, man? This anti-mage is way too fat right now.
He's big. Oh, and he's just in immediately onto DM. DM trying to get out of this. Did at least get off the Ogre Seal Totem. Oh no! Oh no! They killed him off so quickly. He just got taken down mid-Stone Gaze. Absolutely no respect. Yuragi's courier gets killed off. There's a Hex. Okay, but there's still Aegis and XSS. He's in as well. Yuragi channeling the Wukong's command. OG giving it everything they have here. One last team fight. The second Hex as well. Into the Boundless Strike. Not bad on the Monet. They even pull him into the fountain with the lasso. That's just the Aegis. Seb. Oh, he's turned into a machine gun here. But just not enough damage. And Yuragi's still killed off the damn thing as Baboka lays down the mines. Seb as well, just immediately cleaned up. Even Sumail thinking about going fountain diving into the 2 hexes. They care not. They even find the Doom on the BZM, and GG is called. It is going to be Aster finding their first win here in Dream League Season 20 over OG.
Yeah, what a game by Aster, man. They escaped the jaws of the nightmare of a laning phase start of the game. They managed to pull themselves back together with
an easier time. You know, ranged heroes, so he doesn't have that damage block. Anytime he is forced to trade, it's going to be basically at a loss.
I mean, this is why Barra is preferred as a support now, because he's
top blast off. Oh, they have the kill. Nice job there. Baboka collects the kill onto Taiga. Ends up getting them back and finding the kill. Baboka chasing after. Nice little disarm to slow onto Yuragi. Baboka makes it uphill. That's secondary slow. Not good enough, but Yuragi had to go pretty far for the kill.
So, especially the supports, because the other 2 cores are definitely not going to buy all these team items.
Baboka. A bit of a slow game here, but for him, Even still a slow death with the reactive taser. BZM forced to watch for a while, but eventually OG able to clear through the techies. Everyone's just kind of getting farm where they can, Winter.
Yeah, and back to what I was saying, like, as when I look at like OG's lineup, I think you want to get into a point where you can group up as a ball with your Radiance on Abba, and you have a Phoenix egg behind you, and he's being gone on again. And now there's the egg.
There's the egg, and TPs as well.
Oh,
There's the kill on to Siamese Cat as XXS has no skewer here for 5 more seconds. They're giving chase here really hard as well. Taiga reaching here, connecting just barely on that flame break as, once again, does not miss on any of those fire spirits. BZM collecting the kill. But a nice reaction there from Taiga as he's able to turn that around.
They should try to look towards getting into a timing where the Abaddon and the Phoenix are grouping up together. So I would prefer the Barrier to go for team items here. The Pipe, Crimson Guard, the Greaves.
The auras.
Yeah, the
boring
aura.
ones. Well,
Yeah, the
see.
boring ones.
We'll see what happens here. They're going to try and get through Monet. Nice cookie. Does buy a little bit more time. And now Sumail turning with the kisses. Oh, good disruption to interrupt the kisses from connecting and finding that kill as Yuragi will be able to put down Baboka. There's no supernova here, but they might not need it as Monet just barely escaping. He's got cooldowns here. Sunlight in 3. Another flame break will connect, and that should be enough damage unless he hides out in the Dissemblate. Monet running for his life. The resident pole shield, not enough. And he's taken down eventually by DM.
Yeah, that's how strong OG are.
Plus just more damage, right? More stats equals more damage. He's quickly building up towards that. OG, though, starting to hit a couple of their timings as well. There's BZM now with that Desolator completed.
DM is going to find a Techies.
That he is.
We have a problem.
The world is changing. War is coming.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Ethan, listen to me. The world's coming after you. Stay out of their way.
No, he misses his first Curse of Avernus attack.
Yeah, that could be useful.
You know? I mean, very, very niche, but that's, I feel like, what neutrals do in any
Time
case.
to
They're gonna
fight.
try and get through RP. They're pushing him away from Yuragi, but no, he still actually gets off the Supernova. Not going to matter, though, as they kill the Sun nearly immediately. Yuragi now out of mana, but still having plenty of HP to fight with. Sumail with the kisses now, raining back down onto Seb. Needs one more, and connects all of them there for the kill. The root onto Yuragi, who's still holding on to his borrowed time. OG still not quite done with this fight yet, though. BZM can blink through thanks to, of course, the refraction damaging, or stopping the Plague Ward from damaging and canceling the blink. Yuragi also able to continue without being forced to use the borrowed time. Aster might be in danger of overextending here, but are quite eager to chase. Monet pushed back. That's Dissemblate forced out for him as Sumail back over to the river, kicks things back off now onto DM, but no,
nice RP.
Onto 2, into the cookie stun as well. Yuragi healed to full HP, but the stuns, the lockdown's too darn good. That's DM dead. Can they get through BZM next? It looks all but certain as Monet rejoins the fight at the tail end for a quick and sexy double kill. What a fight from Aster.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's what Techies does to you.
This could be Roche if they get this fight as well, honestly.
I mean, Phoenix is dead. Are they going to go in without the Phoenix?
Looks like OG not too willing to completely acquiesce control over this bottom side of the map. Aster looking for the fight now. They are going to be able to at least connect onto Seb. Oh, and he just used the disruption as well, so he didn't have it available. XXS, though, dying in the river. No,
nice
it's a big
cookie.
kill. The RP off. Oh, the cookie almost saving his life. RP committed, but Yuragi back to full HP. Now the fight
Here comes
resetting
Taiga.
here, Winter. They're eager to still fight, and DM does not have lasso. They have plenty of damage. Monet's on in. They have a supernova, but no borrowed time here, so these kisses might be lethal to Yuragi if they can just connect onto more of them. But Sumail, just not enough damage on those things. And now
DM
it's
is
going to
going
be PQ
in.
going down as well. DM looking for more. No lasso on him. Might not need it as Sumail is going to at least be covered by the Aether Remnant. OG winning that fight. Could it be a Roche for them already? I mean, you got Desto and Double Meld, of course.
Gobble up his subjects and throw them into battle. Throw the Venom in.
Oh, whoa, they're just going to go straight in for DM. Okay, Sunray healing is not nearly enough. Oh, goodness, and Yuragi, he's in deep as well here. XSS, though, the damage is immense. Taiga able to at least get off the Supernova, but the King immediately scrambling that egg. BZM, DD, and BKB activated, is still willing to fight, but Sumail back on in, and that damage! What was that? Yeah, actually, I like that line of thinking. Oh, Yuragi getting a bit aggressive here. Oh, but it's Taiga who might be in for a rough time. DM at least able to find the lasso. Taiga still alive as they have good damage here onto Monet. Does not have a purge available for him quite yet. It's going to be the disruption saving Taiga for now, but Monet slices in to secure the kill. It's at least a 1-for-1 and an advantage trade now for OG as they have taken down the Magnus. Yuragi, though, forced to pop the borrowed time here, so Aster still fighting with a little bit of an advantage here should they look to continue pushing. Seems like they'll be happy with that. Go ahead
that's
and reset.
the gong of retreat when Abaddon pops his ulti. Dong! Alright, guys, my ulti is popped. Let's chill.
Oh, Monet. Yeah, he's got a Gem of True Sight, and there's absolutely
he just
no
solo
hiding
killed
from
him?
Seb.
What
Yep.
the hell?
I mean, look, he's got 300 plus 20 damage. There's absolutely no way he doesn't kill him.
He did that. He did that without Empower.
Oh, goodness. Sumail, he's running in. Little Shredder uses your attack damage without even any crits. Goodbye to DM. His OG just being picked apart there after kind of coming out even after that fight. Whoa, what was that?
Whoa.
That did not look right. I don't think XSS was quite ready for that one either. DM pops the BKB, looking for a lasso to someone at least is at least going to save Monet for now. Okay, disengage. Yuragi did pop that borrowed time though. Monet looking for a wave back on it. It's BZM pops the BKB. That's an RP and a skewer into the Techie's mind. Yuragi deleted, has buyback. Might have to use it on this high ground defense because that's 2 dead already with Seb taken down. Sumail with both kills here. After the fight, starting off awkwardly, still goes the way towards Aster.
I mean, they have to use the buybacks if they want to defend the Rex. Are they going to give up the Rex just like that?
Maybe it's the rest. I mean, they still have another 4 to 5. I'm back in 50. Problem is, like, I don't see really what stops Aster. They could look for more, especially as Monet can jump in very aggressively with the cover of that Aegis. Techie's mind's going
two lanes.
off.
They're just going to give up 2 lanes?
Yeah, failing to get the kill. They will look for 2 lanes. Fortify is out. That's the last one. I think you're going to need some way to stop Sumail from triple firing you to death here quite shortly. Look at that. Even DM, half HP. They can't even kill Boboka in one pull. Okay, Kiss is now coming down. Demonic Purge. That auto attack's not enough either. And now the RP. They have managed to catch at least BZM XSS with a nice skewer on back. Seb's still going to fall at the hands of Sumail. Beyond godlike here as OG retreating, beaten, and bloodied. They at least get through Boboka, but that's going to be a second support now taken down as XSS skewering himself in. He might actually pay for that one. Has a cheese.
The damage.
Will be able to eat it. But now, oh my goodness, Yuragi. No more borrowed time here. Okay, procced it now. Kill at least onto XSS. As it's going to BZM trying to find Cleave off of these kills, but he's jumped out by Monet and killed off a minute and a half without the buyback, Winter. He looks like a support right now. Okay, there they go. They're going to try and find the silence onto what? Oh, the damage. Okay.
All right.
Yuragi,
that was not impressive.
Did not proc the borrow time. Didn't find the triple there either, but the disarm now onto Yuragi with the kisses coming down. There's borrow time now proc as Yuragi beating into the Venomancer. A kill here, and that's an advantage now for OG. There's no buyback there. Oh my goodness, Sumail just deleted Taiga. He didn't stand a chance. Quick bash there on XSS. That sets up DM. Could this maybe be the fight that OG need? The fight that they're looking for? The break. Yuragi without borrow time, saved at least by the disruption as the rest of OG sitting behind the Roche Pit. Monet collecting onto all of them. As that's another little shredder there. Sumail with another kill onto Yuragi. Being beeped down though by BZM, and there's no buyback there on the Emperor, but no heroes on the side of OG with buyback either. DM able to sneak away, but the team fight punishing here.
Yeah, give him some Mandarin lessons, you know.
Yeah, give him a lesson.
And then he'll tell me it didn't work. Then, oh, it's probably because of the SCA Mandarin is different. What in the world?
What was that? No, 73 foot. Something is broken with this harpoon. They need to get that one checked out, honestly. The admins need to investigate that harpoon. That is not right. That is not standard issue harpoon equipment. Yuragi falling low here, desperate to not use the borrow time, but he's going to be forced into it. That's at least a somewhat successful supernova until, of course, the Emperor lays into it with the little shredder. All right, OG, what do you got left against to stand here? Aster pushing for the win now. Yuragi without a bar with time, and the damage is just immense. Sumail with a double kill. BZM able to get back into the fountain before he's RP'd and pulled back out. Monet dishing in the damage, and just the right clicks from Sumail might put him in. Into the fountain goes XSS, but he's A-okay. Another little shredder there. The cookie not finding a stun onto DM. As into the fountain goes Sumail. GG is going to be called. Can he get one more kill? The little shredder is good enough for the ultra kill, but no rampage for the Emperor as the game finishes off. A 2-0 for Aster.
Get a decent start with the Spirit Breaker as well. The Disruptor will seal the deal.
Yeah, I do think EG can skirmish really well though. Like Techie Skyroth makes their fighting, and Pod, they can fight so nicely with those three heroes. Yeah.
And how much can Disruptor really help?
Yeah, I think Spirit should actually lose this lane. I didn't pay too much attention to the support duel, so thank you for that. As Skyrath.
Oh shit!
Suck it,
Somebody
Shannon.
else didn't pay attention. It's Collapse. He paid a lot of attention.
I would chuckle.
Like, what? Oh, well, it's going the other way as well up top, so Matthew will finish off Yotaro, and this is going to be a double for Matthew.
Time to sleuth.
And this is honestly this is the dream scenario for Skyrath. You get 2 kills, you get to instantly suicide to the tower and show back with full resources. And you're playing against the Skyrath with Concussive Shot and Blood Grenade. We might see a trade again here. Whisper laying into him. There's that exact combination. Yotaro again can't afford to die here. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead.
He's living. He's living.
He's salved, but that I mean
that is still horrible.
That's almost a death. Well, they get a kill in return, but honestly, can't say with full confidence that was a good trade for Spirit.
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they're playing more on. Is Thunder Strike just too bad of a spell? Hold, top and bottom.
Because with the raindrop, not
more
too scared of collapse.
Oh, yeah.
Kills Mukau. And, well, they get Whisper in return up top, so that's a big one.
You also can get this Falcon Blade with more early damage, which Puck can't really do, as Matthew.
Matthew's in trouble here. He's going to get kinetic fielded up. The support of Spirit combining for this, which should be an easy kill. Oh, one more bash.
Oh, the glimpse. Oh, yeah.
There's just something about killing with glimpse. It's so satisfying.
Yeah, it's like cool kids. They don't. Oh, Larl has a haste rune. Whisper.
Yeah. Will get charged. This matchup, not the greatest for the Brood. They're going to need a Sonic for this. It's not enough just yet. Whisper kiting around the trees. Was that an uphill miss? Anyway, he's going to get glimpsed to death. So. There's the puck rotation coming in now from C Smile. Will leash onto the Queen, but no follow-up.
He doesn't care at all.
Kind of a complete waste there from Chris, unless that might have saved Skyrath from being dove, but I think...
Being a little bit sneaky down bottom against Pakaz.
Matthew, gonna get glimpsed to death. The Scream will do it. Gonna be a trade-off, though. Whisper will get Mikoshka. A nice little celebratory dream call. Beautiful flower on the ground here from C Smile.
Some years ago. A long time ago. We have moved on, luckily, and to your guys' stupid bounty rune discussion.
What a dumbass discussion.
I think it's the map layout and pro players being lazy.
Lazy?
Yep.
Oh, well, we got a couple of kills here. As C-Smile will take down Mira, and the return kill will be on Matthew, and Spirit should be very happy.
We have a problem.
The world is changing. War is coming.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Ethan, listen to me. The world's coming after you. Stay out of my way.
Собирается на Горкупа. Пока видишь, что здесь пришел дистраптор.
With Bulldoze running, so he's going to get out of trouble. Yotaro. They're going to glimpse the Brood. This is maybe a kill. He's still happening.
Oh, Laurel!
Laurel! Insane, Laurel! What are you doing, Laurel? Well, he's trading Yotaro.
Laurel!
Is Yotaro also going to be trading? I don't know. Well, I mean, so far, great for Team Spirit.
What's happening?
This is a crazy-ass fight. Looks like we'll get another kill now onto Matthew. And there it is.
Cowman.
Huh. The Nether Strike into the Glimpse and collapse.
We have a triple.
In his best game so far. Potentially something that could be happening here.
There's an interesting smoke right now.
Static Storm, they managed to catch him. Familiar's coming in from the side, waiting on the bird. Drops here. 1, 2, collapse. Spirit actually going to get the kill on Miposhka here, but... And a loss will put them to, I believe, 2 and 4, and that will be a best case outcome of 3 and 4, which won't be enough. There's a glimpse onto Panda. Scream Sonic. All right, they really hate techies.
Oh,
Many
disarm?
people do. Almost trading, actually, but not quite getting off the blast off. Good coil, though, from C-Smile onto
Or
3.
missed it.
And here comes the Morphling. Is it
cow.
Is it a Waterman? Is it a cow? I don't know. It could be literally any creature. That's what's really appealing about this hero. He can actually just be you, but
He
better.
can be anything. Could happen. You never know.
What combos do you have? So you have coil. I think techies is kind of the most important here.
Oh, no phase shift.
No phase, indeed. Sonic. Slark is very close to Diffusal and has the Echo Saber.
Oh, the invisible Skyrev ult.
Yeah, not quite enough. Whisper will be on the receiving. That makes no sense.
What
that he
the
got back
throw
that
just
way.
happened?
Yeah,
It happens. Never mind. I think the game bugged a little bit.
Brood is special. Brood faces every way at once, so it's a bit random which
glimpse.
leg you trip him on. Glimpse on Matthew. Again, I feel like I've seen this 10 times this game.
It is actually live when I'm watching a replay. Try to take a good fight. In the meantime, have Brood push some lanes with the spiders. Maybe
Might
go
have
for a
to
smoke kill.
Maybe do some horse holding here. We're going to glimpse him in. Oh, bad timing from Yotaro. A rare mistake. It's actually maybe going to save Pakaz. Maybe not.
Oh, he didn't
Storm.
fully shift?
Nope. Good static storm from Miposhka. Didn't get the shift off. Pakaz. Third death this game. Yep. And, well, speaking of chicken, EG are running away
not a
like
free
chickens.
kill.
And they
Double
will,
kill.
Oh, yeah. How many do you want to get? Another
Yes.
one?
The
Another
answer
2?
is yes.
Collapse. Monster kill, 9k the lead, 21 kills to 9. A lot of kills at this game state for this tournament.
I mean, if they
They're
do
warming
this
up.
tomorrow, they have a good shot.
I really feel like if you're a team that perfects fast gameplay right now, you have a very good shot at making a very deep run here, just because of if the pace slows down and you're one of the teams that can really match. Wait, hang on, Pakaz!
What are we doing here, bro?
Straight into oh my god, what is happening to Pakaz today? Just absolutely overextending, getting punished instantly, and that's not going to be the end of it. There's more to come. Panda is screwed.
He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He wanted to refill his mid laner's bottle soon, but his mid, yeah, they can refill the bottle in the fountain together.
Yep.
He smile.
It's not
no
the max
blink. Wow.
Ah, this is ugly.
Damn.
Yeah.
Didn't get shift off at all. Just got it.
Oh, back live, Matthew, racking up the record a bit more.
Yep. Let's go for 11. Panda is...
He's fine again. He will refill once more.
Out exploring the world. Panda, little known fact about this guy, actually has a background as a cartographer, out trying to draw a map of the Radiant jungle here. Smile has to get out. Whisper will as well make his retreat, but gets pounced in the trees, and just a matter of time, they should be able to lock him down and keep that vision. Smile looking for the trade. Yatoro has a lot of stacks, though.
They called
actually
GG.
staying alive. Yep. Well, okay. If you guys were worried that the game started a little bit late and we were behind schedule, thank you so much, Team Spirit, for what I think is the second fastest game of the entire tournament. We had a 15-minute game the other day, I think, but 19 will do it. What an absolutely dominant display.
Do everyone a favor and sum this game up. Is Spirit gonna win things quick, or is Evil Geniuses gonna sit around and farm? Let's find out. In game number 1.
That's right, Tsunami. This is indeed game number 1. Number 1.
Number
after
1.
Game number 1. This is game number 2. So it is the number 1 game, second to the first one.
Good job, Cinder.
There we go. Yeah. Spirit here. So off to a little bit of a head start. This bottom lane.
Hello, Miposhka.
Oh, well, I mean, Yotaro did already spot them, so Miposhka can't be too surprised with this. Rolling Boulder has been skilled, not in range.
Rolling Boulder has been skilled. Oh, there it is. Kobe.
Not quite connecting, but it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ion Shell. Actually,
He didn't give it to
It was the blood grenade that got the kill.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 3 hits, so not particularly great. Miro will put some pressure onto Panda. Doesn't connect, though. Will land the blast off, but the sticky bomb not landing might be the difference. Ah, he's probably still toast.
Oh, Soul Assumption. What a lovely spell.
Plenty of opportunity there. Collapse going to take a little bit of couple of pot shots here from Pakaz, but obviously not able to fully commit onto this kill. Miro will grab a nice little flower. 3 minutes 35. Kind of late to get that one. Do you keep that on techies, or probably give it to Visage, I'm assuming?
You can keep it, because did you know that you can use it on your teammates?
That is true, but you need to be in range.
True. But he might just have to. Yeah, he has big charges too. He's baited. JK baited himself.
Honestly, baited the casters pretty well there.
Well played, Miro. He's
Okay,
holding
they're
it
going
for
to
the
keep
next.
running at him here. Has to use the Grave Chill, but he has been blood grenaded, and he will stand his ground and die.
Kind of a concerning play from Team Spirit.
Oh, yeah. Good question. Will he be in range? It's level 1. Not going to
Oh, we're good.
Oh, as a matter. Oh, that is not connecting at all, and he gets immediately time dilated. Matthew in some serious trouble here. Has the stick charges.
Okay.
Maybe live.
No, Lotus.
Lotus as well. Oh, forced a lot out of them. Whisper's diving, though. He's going to run all the way to the ends of the earth to get Miposhka, but Miposhka with boot.
Any rolling boulder fans coming up soon?
Yeah, I'm a fan. And it will land. Not enough yet, though. It's just not enough in general. Yatoro, time dilation available again in a second. We'll use it.
Am I watching?
Yeah,
Oh, bottom.
Good dive. Oh! Swing and a miss.
Double bash.
Sometimes your kick just doesn't connect, and actually...
Oh, here comes Matthew.
Wait.
Oh, got him. He lives.
Okay.
He's chill.
All right, one of the teams won there. That was a great exchange.
So who did win that exchange?
I'm not the analyst here.
Okay, Yatoro won this exchange. Of course, idiots in the ring, as Radiant lost their core
I am
hero.
very stupid. Well, he lost some CS in the tower.
Doesn't matter, he killed a hero.
Okay. Wait, how did that not trigger his raindrop? Did he drop it and instantly pick it up again?
Maybe it just didn't deal a lot of damage on the mana shield. Is that how it works? Or did he drop it? Either way, we have a lot of bashes going on in the top lane, my play-by-play caster.
Yeah, Whisper,
bash
the
again.
bash. Will there be another one? There'll be a glimpse. He's mid lane. C-Smile is starting to put some serious pressure onto Lara. This is what you expected when Brood hits level 6. It starts getting trickier for the Queen of Pain. And you mentioned they could make rotations. Haven't really done it yet. They'll look for Yatoro though. Silent.
Okay, another
roll.
Ooh, see you later, Yatoro.
Nasty damage right there.
Just some classic 5k damage.
Miposhka walking into a hell of a lot of trouble. Well, Lara was going to go for it first, had no idea what was coming his way, and no chance in hell to survive that. And actually going for more here. Nice roll from Matthew. Going to get glimpsed back.
Here comes Spider.
Spider Mama.
Oh, free kill.
Getting a little meal here.
Uh-oh.
And this could turn into a tower push as well. So EG bouncing back nicely after a an absolute beatdown in game 1. Let's just call it what it was.
This is a little troublesome for Spirit. Like, when you look at the lanes now, up top, we may have a new kill.
Silent. And the burst is just too much.
Blast
But
off.
good blast off might have saved him. He has Chrono. He could turn around here with Laurel. Nice Sonic onto 2. Gets the 2-man scream here as well. Whisper. Yeah, he is not able to get out, even wasting the TP here. Miposhka shows up for a glimpse. Nice rotations here from Spirit, saving Yatoro, and he even finds the Chrono onto Pakaz, who showed up here. He's going to run into Roche by the looks of it. Hello! And a bash. Triple kill for Laurel.
Wait, how did Yatoro see him coming? They don't have a ward there.
Than usual. The item did get nerfed a little bit, I believe, and this feels like the game that it could be interesting. Panda will get caught by a sticky bomb and a blast off combo.
Panda blast.
Laurel with another kill. Bottom lane collapse. Living up to his name here, falling over to his death. And doesn't look like this guy. Maybe a turnaround here with a glimpse. Okay, Static Storm as well. The birds are ready to roll. Well, one of them is
very fast.
The other one is recovering. Miposhka actually going to die as well. Not enough damage in the birds here.
You got more levels on your Earth Spirit. In the meantime, other people got to take your mid lane. Now, if you're looking for more.
Yeah. As a blast-off counterplay, they're trying to share the Mystic Flare. Not enough, though. Will be a trade of sorts, maybe, onto Matthew here. The roll not ready. Seconds. Right, it says 10 passive and 110 on activation. How important do you feel like Void's individual output is? Oh no, not again. They found him again. There's no way out. It's just too easy. Earth Spirit really paying off big time in this game, and this might not be the end of it. Mira, actually, never mind. They get the clips into double Static Storm here. Laurel looking to add more kills to his account onto Matthew. Nice blast off from Mira. Mid-roll animation.
They're all
going
gonna die.
Gonna get the
again.
off, but yeah, that trade-off not in Spirit's favor at all. These silences mounting to be a big problem. Collapse will at least catch one on the way out, but this might cost him himself as well. See Smile on the chase.
Well, here comes Mama.
Gets a bit of a slow off. That's Mama. Balance is just completely shutting down. Steve Smile got caught in the river, but who's really catching who here? Good turnaround place from Matthew. There's a mech. Laurel, Sonic Wave, not enough. They're going to have to back off. Nice sidestep from Collapse will avoid the rolling boulder there, but doesn't look like Team Spirit have a real escape plan here.
I hear Yatoro coming.
Yatoro finds a big chrono.
Oh, nice chrono.
On to 3. Beautiful. All 3 of them on the periphery. He'll get off a little bit of a Pavis here onto Matthew, or Whisper rather. Not going to cut it. Bash.
Oh, here comes Smile again.
Smile 1v5, a classic. Not seeming to win it, though.
Oh, hit the creep! Hit the creep!
Healing off the creeps. The sticky bomb, not enough. But Laurel with the finishing touch. Blink Scream will take him down. And a lot of EG's lead now down the drain. Collapse going to walk into Pakaz. Will live or live? Well, 50-50. You never really know.
Like, time dilation will destroy the Radiant heroes in a dragged out fight.
Oh boy, Collapse is going to find Panda. Glimpse is available. He's being brought back into the arms of more or less the entire Spirit team together with Matthew. But really, really nice Magnetize here, doing some serious work. Blast off just as good, though. Down goes the Earth Spirits. It's 2 for 1. Not able to connect there. And loving this from Spirit. Instant smoke after you've killed a core. Keep the ball rolling.
Pakaz did TP out of the top lane. Let's see Spirit. They want to stay. Nice aggressive ward.
Yeah. Panda
dead. Here comes Pakaz.
Yeah. Well, Medusa is on some serious shit here, doing some good damage. Laurel will somehow survive with the Glimmer Cape.
Oh no.
I was sure I thought he was going to be a goner there, and now Pakaz could be in trouble here. Blast off. He's running out of mana.
Nice Chrono again.
Great Chrono. Miposhka will die off screen here to the Vessel or the... But Whisper, Matthew is going to connect on Laurel. Nice block there, though, from Collapse, actually taking the rolling boulder away from Laurel, which might have saved his life. And another great exchange here from Spirit. Toro is
they're coming.
taking some pretty serious damage from Roche already, down 400 health, and it's going to be even lower. This is a very slow kill. The Spiders are scouting this out.
You're doing this against Earth Spirit Darkseer, bros.
Full connection in from Matthew. There's a Static Storm to break up the fight a bit, though. They're going to get the disengage. Void gets in the dilation and gets the hell out of there. That's also a Stone Gaze out the window. Sonic Wave to dissuade them further, but no real damage being dealt by anyone here so far. They're starting to poke into Pakaz with the birds as well as that Void. But Laurel not going to be saved by the Glimmer this time, buddy. Mira will be pulled in as well, so that's 2 down. Collapse. It's time to get the hell out of here, and they might actually just have to flat out concede the Roche. Did not get any Chronosphere off in this fight, and yeah, a bit of a misread there from Spirit. Just didn't really seem to have the damage to even get Roche close to a kill in the time they were hoping for. And
well, here you go, EG. It's a free Roche for you, bros.
Enjoy.
That was a
pretty big turnaround. I can imagine it.
Oh, see Smile.
Forced to BKB here. Laurel will have to get out. Mira not going to be so lucky, so... Yeah, a couple of...
more kills off screen.
3 picks. Yeah, Matthew is going in against Miposhka, and a little bit of follow-up would do it.
Laurel in the back. Trying.
Not quite enough yet to get Miposhka, but finally Whisper will actually run him down and punch him to death of all things. Trying to keep Matthew alive here with the Glimmer Cape roll. Not going to get him out of there, so Collapse should at least get 1 return pick here with that. So Assumption and Laurel grabbing the second one. I'm hearing a Stone Gaze, but that seems to be coming a bit too late here for Pakaz. Grave Chill, disengage.
Not too bad. It's pretty good. And they're still holding. Like, they're being ready as Miposhka. Yeah, he is very dead.
He would pay his soul for him. Oversteel Totem there, I'm sure. Vacuum. But no wall in time.
Oh, we see the Mystic there.
Immediately. Yeah, that's incredible. What spells that? Who's that Pokemon?
Oversteel.
Seal away. Yeah.
I'm down for this. Get the hell in there, bro.
And rolling in blindly again. Still not finding anyone. Now he's going to get eyes on Miposhka. Will connect for this. Okay, that was a little bit of a volleyball situation. Miposhka missing every spell. And vacuum. Okay.
Well, once again, this is the type of kill that I think it doesn't do anything to the game. Mid lane has been pushing all the way, top lane is pushing all the way, but Laurel down bottom. Matthew is trying to do some setup.
Yeah,
they have a ward there. Laurel has to be careful.
Yeah, he's going to run into the Skywrath Mage. We'll have to BKB this, and Panda will just TP out. Oh my god, that's some serious damage from Laurel, but now comes the
Toro's coming.
Finding a fat Chrono again onto 3. Beautifully placed. Yatoro just can't stop hitting. This man don't miss. Oh my god, what a Void performance this has been.
Okay, he doesn't have a gem. I was going to say he has a gem. I'm blind.
Oh, Mira.
But poking bottom, BKB, Mira mid.
Glimmer versus Glimmer.
Oh, he's dead. Should be dead.
He's buying some good time here. Oversteel. He has Greaves in 3. No TP, though.
He's fine. He's fine.
Well,
I was kidding, but he's
fine. You were kidding, but he actually is fine. Chrono, see you later, Brood.
Oh, another double kill. Pakaz, though.
Yeah, time to go back to base and defend against Pakaz. They're also going to find
Nullifier.
Nullifier. He's not going to get anything off it. Oh, he actually did get the vacuum off in the end. Just barely gets the wall there. But now Pakaz 1v4. He has the Aegis to work with, but the first life is absolutely going to be claimed immediately. They're trying to get there to help him with Matthew, but he's being slowed down by Mira in the middle. So this is still a 4v1. Finally, Matthew now should be able to connect and get off a Lotus Orb potentially. All right, they're going to switch on the damage here from Medusa with the ult, but not enough. Yataro's going to time walk back in with a reverse walk, and now getting onto Matthew, looking for a rollout, not going to get it. Reverse walk straight back in, looking for more.
Reverse
Medusa.
walking.
Nice blast off, and Medusa is dry. Gonna get off the cheese. That is not gonna save you for more than just a few seconds. No additional damage being dealt. And Mira now hounding C-Smile, just wants to get some sort of vision for a glimpse, but interesting to see him use the Disperser there on Miposhka as well, just purging off the slow and just giving him that move speed burst as well. It's allowing Yatoro to save teammates as well from the Earth Spirit and from the Skywrath, which if you have a Manta, you can save your own ass, but no one else. So really...
At 37 minutes, yeah, he's having a good game. And he next up Satanic, he's going to split his Mask of Madness.
And worth reminding ourselves, keep in mind, Toro coming up big and Spirit in general coming up big when it matters the most. They cannot afford to lose a series here. And with this, what looks to be a 2-0 win, they bring themselves in striking distance off a potential top 4, either finish or tiebreaker. He's not even going back. They don't have Aegis. They don't care.
They want to.
Oh, okay, now they do care.
Okay, let's see. Reevaluate.
And that one,
that's a bag.
Very well decide who gets top 4, because both teams, if Spirit were to win this, would be 3-3 heading into that. So likely the most decisive game of the entire group stage. Roll in. Oh, the Chrono again. Yeah. Well, they've got some defensive items, as you pointed out, but it's not enough. The advantage is too big for Spirit. They Chrono Deuce and just kill her before it's over.
I love myself some good Faceless Void gameplay. Two-man Chrono, and they're just all in. He's forced to buy back on Medusa here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is going to be Megas in a matter of 10 seconds if they don't do it. He's going to pour it in here, roll in, into the Magnetize. Only on one, though.
Ogre Seal!
Ogre Seal! He's going to get forced away as well. The Magnetize is spreading, but a really nice familiar drop here. See Smile trying to stand his ground, but it's getting bashed a lot. He's still going to live for now, though, but... All right, serious damage onto the Atoro. Procs on the Satanic. Gonna lay into Whisper and take him down. Pakaz now against the world, more or less. See, Smile is actually still staying alive, just barely, but... Yep, they're all very, very low on the side of Spirit, though. This is actually potentially doable for Pakaz with a little bit of help, but where is the help? He's alone. That is a dieback. Everyone on Spirit is basically out of help. We'll get one of them here. See Smile trying to run down more. Mira, double force.
Ogre Seal.
Ogre Seal. He gets some distance. No mana for the... Jump
Don't
out
worry,
here.
collapses Ogre Seal, guys.
Collapse.
He's fine. He's fine.
He's walking in. Static Storm ready in 2 seconds. They might look for more Yatoro. Going in against Panda here. Has to disperse in case he gets silenced. Might have to go over and help Collapse, though. Wants a high five. Probably not going to get it. Going to go in on the route here. Manta pops. Oh my god, the damage from Yatoro is just insane.
They're just getting kited.
5
getting outplayed.
Oh. Time for a pause from Pakaz. GG.
That does not look good. Uh-oh.
Well, up disconnect. A rarity nowadays. Maybe they agreed it was GG and he just tapped out immediately, but yeah, I don't know how much you want to read into that, but probably EG can't be happy with this. They definitely had their moments in this game, but when they were at their strongest, it felt like Team Spirit just leveled up, channeled their inner eternal envy without losing Eric's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 1 of BetBoom versus LGD. This is the upper bracket finals. It should be phenomenal, right? This tournament so far, both of these teams, they've been stepping it up more than ever. They're being consistent, and now getting to see them go head-to-head with these two lineups. What are you expecting, Avery?
All right, these are the two best teams of the tournament, hands down, right? They have gaming waiting for them, but this is already off to the bloodfest that I expect. I mean, I think his job is basically to shut down Fatal Lane. So whatever itemization he feels like is going to slow down the field in the fight most, he's probably going to go for here. So that's probably Radiance and at some point Shiva's Guard, but he might do that blade mail in between.
Good backup here from Toronto Tokyo. Planet came in with a rotation, but TP's coming from BetBoom. They turn it around, and GPK is set up to take nothing to say down.
They're strong in the early laning phase. Definitely not LGD strength. They're like the 15 to 30 minute mark.
There's aggression here. I mean, TP responses are definitely going to be coming in from PSG LGD. Aggressive play here from the Morph, trying to go in for Neo. The Ancient Steel's there, Nightfall. He's building up the strength, but he's only got so much to build up, and with the TPs coming in, he'll get chased down. He'll turn with one final adaptive strike, but he is gone. PSG LGD, they'll shut down BetBoom's aggression around the tier 1.
And then you get double wisdom from BetBoom here, so that's pretty nice. I mean, I don't know if Nightfall feels too bad about it, but it is a big kill to give to the Visage, who was really struggling down there in the one-on-one. Like I was saying, these side lanes for LGD are a problem right now. The next 3 minutes especially, if you decide to linger, you are just getting your ass.
I mean, Shiro, he's just straight up dead here. Pure and save. Just run him out of the lane. I mean, a great awareness there to abuse the fact that, of course, earlier the TP's coming in from PSG LGD supports, taking them down bottom. They knew there was no one. There was going to be no help for that poor old PL.
At least one of these cores off the lane for BetBoom. It's either the Morph or the Necro. It's just going to require a lot of numbers at this point. You also don't have those support ultis, which is all your damage in the early game.
They go again, and now with the level 6 on Toronto Tokyo, they've got the extra bit of control with the Nether Strike. Another kill to take down Neo.
Early utility, it's going to come in for BetBoom here. I mean, you have an Atos being built on GPK. The way Nightfall's being involved in these fights, all 3 cores for BetBoom are happy to enjoy these engagements. And finally, LGD are going to bring some numbers.
Yeah, trying to get something to happen here around Nothing to Say Zemba. Jones forward with the Remnants, closing in on to save in Toronto Tokyo. Another Remnant to help finish off the Rubik. Everybody here chasing down Toronto Tokyo and Nightfall. Another set of the steering changes. The Ancient Seal will do it. It's PSG LGD able to find a bit of an opening around the power of the Ember. So may set them up. I mean, Nightfall, a reveal on the lane.
Yeah, this is pretty slow by LGD. I mean, BetBoom has smoked their tide all the way back down here, and he has that blink.
I mean, you do see the response from PSG LGD. As soon as they see Nightfall show and start to hit the creeps, they're like, all right, this lad is not on his own. We need to get out of here. So they immediately bail on this operation.
That's just more benefit for BetBoom. If Nightfall can show aggressively and they get space,
he's going to lead into the high ground. He's actually able to take out one of the familiars there with the anchor smash. He's going to just try and set up straight away with the Meteor Hammer onto YU Smile. Telekinesis helps keep the Undying in position. Slider Fist is there into the Mystic Flare. They've taken out Save.
Oh,
Reaper's Scythe though straight down onto the prime target. Takes Shiro out of the action. As this fight now, not an easy one for PSG LGD to continue to stick around with. They've lost 2 of their heroes. One being the carry with Shiro trying to get involved, but GPK, he was having none of that.
I think Pure got a lot of those Ancients, too. I think he was hammering the Ancients.
They go for more.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Beyond the tower, straight in. The setups there from Pure. As they take out Neo. They don't need to take these risks right now with the lead that BetBoom have. No need to throw these ults out for these single kills. They know they're in a comfortable spot.
And they much rather take these fights where LGD are forced into them. Like, this is aggressive positioning. It is going to get immediately punished by BetBoom. I mean, you cannot push a tower right now that casually, especially versus the Spear Breaker, who can guarantee the vision. TP one hero, you're just stuck in a bad engagement. And he'll try and make it up on the other end.
Save. Caught by the chains, but stolen chains used in turn to hold back. Nothing to say.
That just feels bad.
Yeah, they can't quite kill him. Safe. He's able to walk off. As PSG LGD don't want to jump up into the high ground. At bottom lane, Shiro, he's been found by Toronto Tokyo. Knife for the bash is there. As Shiro out again, top lane Pure this time round. He'll use the setup. The follow-ups there from GPK with the scythe. Both the mid and the carry eliminated once again.
On top of that, Rubik living, as you said, truly.
And he's back in.
Oh, the mini Undying.
Turns into the Undying zombie himself. The kills just continue to roll in here for BetBoom.
Yeah, there's just no room to operate. I mean, the second your NTS Ember's off the map, everything is going to collapse here for LGD. It's just a feeding frenzy for Toronto Tokyo. Nothing is stopping this Spear Breaker right now.
It's looking rough. Nope. Very little chances of escape here.
I mean, look who's waiting behind. Little Necrophos to get some extra Heartstopper region, or at least attempt to. That Radiance was finished by GPK. These tombstones are going to melt if they are not displaced somehow. And look, a little cheeky Roche force, but...
They're going to try for this, but BetBoom.
Nightfall knows.
They're very aware. And they do have the ults at the ready already. Toronto Tokyo, Nightfall starting to try and push them out of the pit. Backups coming in. PSG LGD, they've got to get out of here. Planet won't have the luxury as he gets blown up in the pit. They've got the catch onto YU Smile as both supports will fall. And it looks like maybe not all the cores will get out towards Neo. We managed to use the familiars to hold back both GPK and Pure. Get a little bit of a flash of vision there with the Meteor Hammer, but Neo, he's going after the TV, but a great charge across the map for Toronto Tokyo. Clips him at the edge of the charge, sets up for GPK to take him out with the Reaper's Scythe. That was instant awareness there for Toronto Tokyo. They spot you. Anyway.
Which is kind of scaring me right now.
See what they can do around this mid lane. Pure, level 15.
He's got those tendrils online too. Looking for even more lockdown with what I assume is a Hex here. And Heart done for GPK. Good luck getting the damage through this man.
He's massive. Yet to die this game, of course. 5-0-5.
Yeah, when GPK has 0 deaths, you know you're in trouble. That is not a good sign for you. They're going to charge through on Shiro. It does finish the Ags.
They get the setup.
Will you get to use it?
They got the tendrils. They're keeping him locked down. The Reaper's knife's there, and Shiro out for 50. Another kill for GPK, getting those stacks up as they're going to be ready to push towards the high ground pretty shortly.
This is just a straight outclass right here. That Ember pick getting massively exposed. As GPK puts on a Necro Clinic, the pipe will finally be finished for New. That is a big piece of the puzzle here, but this is very late. As BetBoom are immediately punishing your base.
Yep, no reason to go anywhere with the Ravage still at the ready. BetBoom more than happy to take any sort of fight that PSG throw themselves into. Rax, they're going. So is Planet. Dive forward here with the waveform. And now, even though that they have Shiro back up, they don't have the full lineup.
You can start the poke here, throw the slights and throw the lances in, drains the mana.
That's decent damage to Nightfall, but he's still got the Aegis to rely on. Jump forward, they're looking for the Undying, they've got him. GPK with a double.
Even the hammer landing.
They go for more. They push forward. They're surrounding Neo and Shiro. There's the Ravage catching the two of them. Shiro's gone. Neo as well. They're running out of buybacks. They're running out of everything. GG is called. BetBoom come in incredibly explosive here in this game one. 26-6, 27k lead, 25 minutes in. This is BetBoom at peak form. There was no stopping them in this game.
One of the cool things of 5-Av is if he gets Ravaged, he can just pop his ulti and then shield the Morphling or something and save him from situations like that. But BetBoom having a silence makes that a lot more difficult.
I mean, and one of the differences we're seeing as well this time round, kind of switched around the other way. You know, GPK playing the mid-Ember last game, when nothing to say was on his Ember. So that pre-level 6 row, we had all these supports coming over to the mid. This game, we're not seeing any support rotations towards this mid lane. What was the difference here?
I think the side lanes are a lot more support dependent. Like both these teams want to play those duel-on-duels because they want to start to ramp up the pressure as we go into the later stages of this. And
this time round, he has got the backup of White Smile. We'll be able to offer up the shield, help him out a little bit, but it's not enough. First blood goes to BetBoom as Toronto is able to finish the kill. See White Smile and Planet try and chase Nightfall down. He's going to have Primal Spring up in a second. He's going to be able to dodge that miscoil. Back under the tower. He'll be fine.
Setting up kills for your team. You can maybe counterplay it, but you can't counterplay double damage.
Coming over the mid. I'll be able to pressure back. Nothing to say. He's going to think about the Rolling Thunder, but he'll get caught by the jumper save. Finally, the Thunder comes out. Will manage to escape. Has to keep his distance, though. GPK is going to have Sleight of Fist back up in a second, but the support backup's there. There's nothing to say. Will be shielded up. Save.
This is pretty awkward.
Trying to hide in that bit of a corner on the high ground, but he will get found. They'll take him out. So they'll get save, and they will keep Nothing to Say alive.
Get back in his action. Did split the Wisdom Runes. So they got that going for him this time around.
Let's hope they know the news alone.
This is the problem. You leave this Beastmaster alone, he's just going to get run down. There's nothing he can do in this matchup.
That Planet turns up. A little too far away and a little too late.
That GPK had 0 deaths. But the issue is the lockdown for the Ember is not great here either. It's a lift. So I feel like GPK is going to have similar freedom. You just need the ult.
And they're just going in. Neo, the shield's there in time, but the chains come out afterwards. Neo, he's going to be going down. Boundless Strike and the Wukong's Command. Both taken out of the lane. This game's getting even more brutal quicker than it did in game one.
Orphan Mew down here.
See what they can do around this tier 1 push. Nothing to say. He considers going with the ult, but he actually stops it. This might cost him his life.
It will.
Global silence is there. I guess he felt the first time round that Global would have been there anyway, so finishing it wouldn't have done him any favors. He's gone.
Maybe he just feels like he'd rather die and have the ult up.
I mean, maybe.
And use it too. Like the way this game is going. Pressuring all the lanes for BetBoom. Now Wukong out for Planet.
That's going to be another one. By the looks of it, Planet, no way to save himself. GPK on a killing spree.
You have to connect the team fight soon here. Your towers are dropping, your ancients are dropping. This lead is going to balloon if you do not find a core pickup.
For Nightfall,
might
have a chance of getting there. He's going to stand near the edge so the Rolling Thunder bounces him out, but they'll be able to drag him back with the telekinesis. Backup's on his way, though. Nightfall's still alive. He's going to be able to live. The Ravage is there. Catches Nothing to Say. Nightfall's not going down. As Planet, he'll hide up in the trees, and with a Primal Spring, will manage to get away a little bit. But the slight into the Quelling Blade there. GPK making sure there's no survivors.
Do not want to turn into that Monkey King this game. The way BetBoom are playing, everything backfiring, man. Gotta find something. You need the Pango Diffusal. That's really it. I mean, you just get the Diffusal and pray. that BetBoom 5-man into some swashbuckles or something.
They're coming in, BetBoom. Approaching from both sides. That's why you smile. No time to be borrowed here as he's halfway through that level 5.
And you're getting the insta-heal every time you kill these supports.
Well, yeah, what are we up to now?
It's up to 14.
Not bad, not bad.
That's about in a minute here.
And top lane, I might be able to set up for some more in to be stolen. As Nightfall jumps in, Raw's going to be used with the globals there to keep Nightfall covered. And now the retreat has to begin for PSG LGD. Planet, he'll get caught. +2 for Toronto Tokyo.
Just save your int, boys. Stay at home. Save the intelligence. It's just bleeding out. LGD, they're going to keep all 3 cores up here. Try and turn. Still missing the damage, but maybe just the nukes are enough.
Let's see if they can get Nightfall. This time round, it looks to be successful. They'll take him out, switch into the Monkey King form and use the Boundless Strike against him. Shiro manages to find the kill. It's something.
Link up. Oh, having trouble seeing it. Welcome to the world.
They're going to get the jump though. Shiro was not ready for that one.
He was indeed not. But we have level 6 for Y, so, you know, small victories here for LGD. At least they can hold their head high during that Abaddon ult. Step and continue to run over the map.
GPK he's going to be ready to chase this. Slight change, while you smile. He's got the shield. We'll try and Sam was considering a Raw.
I think it's better he died without you, Raw.
I think so. Nothing was going to be saved there, even if he gets his ult off.
Absolutely nothing.
And they also find Why You Smile's courier, so that's going to be the Pavis put on a hold for a bit.
Well, it's a couple deaths in Dota. That should just comeback gold.
That's true. With just fattening up the enemy for those potential big juicy kills. Ooh, not getting out of here. Or maybe Swashbuckle.
Wand.
He has got a full wand and a Rolling Thunder. He won't get either of them off.
I mean, it's got to be Ags on Shiro. That has to be the turning point, right? Get the Ags on the Morphling.
It's close.
Stat steal the Monkey King, and then suddenly you're taking a lot of damage away from BetBoom, gaining a lot for yourself. It's going to be a powerful item in this game. I mean, not the position that LGD want to be getting that item in, but it's still going to be very strong. Problem is, Aegis is up for 50. We're going to push a BKB for Nightfall here. It's just so hard to take down, especially with Glimmer, Force Staff behind him, and that Greaves from Pure.
And there goes the fortification. So BetBoom, no reason to hold back now. They'll keep the push going. Pure's looking for the jump in. They've found Planet. They'll take out the Rubik. Not going to be alive for any sort of potential steal on this defense.
Using that Aegis period, they know LG do not want to take the 5-on-5 yet, especially with Mew trying to farm up his own BKB and Shiro trying to finish this Ags. Needs 10 more gold.
This Rax is gone.
Not in time. The pokes from NTS will not dissuade BetBoom enough. They get what they came for. That Ags done for Morphling. Maybe LGD can commit on a chase. It's just so damn hard.
They can't dive any further outside of the base, not whilst these ults are up for BetBoom, whilst Pure's got the Ravage ready. They just have to let him take the racks and back off. BetBoom not to be punished at all.
At least something for their troubles. They're going to bring some heroes in a minute. I mean, this tier 1 hit is still up, by the way. 30 minutes almost.
Yeah, they've only taken 1 tower this game, PSG LGD.
Do have the Deeps Radiant Observer here, but you know what he's showing on BetBoom, so this is just a failed smoke. They missed their timing with the BKB on you and the Ags on Shiro, which means you're back to farming for a next set of defensive items here. I mean, Ags on NTS will be great, and that BKB on Shiro, you're a ways away. And BetBoom are going to make a move of their own, which is a lot easier.
Well, Why You Smile will certainly be left on his own here.
Did steal the Tendril. It's a nice little spell to have. You know, stun lasts a bit longer here.
Oh, they want their Wisdom Rune. Shiro, he's going to be able to grab it in time.
For the boys.
See if he's in any trouble here. He's going to be able to turn. We'll be able to jump up to the trees before the global's there, but now he's going to get caught there. There's no way back down. Niu pops the Raw to try and hold them back, but Shiro's gone, and he's out for 50 with no buyback.
These lanes are far for BetBoom. That is a saving grace here for LGD. Their base is not immediately going to get hit, but GPK is going to linger here, despite the Tendril threat. He is not afraid, and Pure, this man has absolutely no fear. And for good reason. They're going to have to wait for the Morphling is back up to re-engage here. They have no Roar. They have no BKB on you either. Still waiting Abaddon ult. Just going to have to keep poking. But this looks like another lane for Bet Boom as they continue their onslaught. 70 seconds without the global silence. I mean, you have to find the fight.
They're going to try. There's nothing to say. He's in with the BKB. Tries to get on top of Nightfall, but the Glimmer's there. Nightfall's back to safety. And the blink out as well. They can't get a catch on anyone.
Just dancing around him at this point.
They'll have to morph back up here, but the Rax in the middle already close to going down. They'll get him. Save able to finish them off. Another melee Rax taken by Bet Boom.
And this is without that Aegis. Next one's coming up in a couple minutes. LGD still looking for their 3rd kill at 30 minutes. This is just a clinic. Absolute clinic here. Bet Boom came to win this tournament. They are showing why. It's like I said, every series I see this team, they look better and better. If they get to the grand finals, I don't know.
Oh yeah, good luck.
I don't know what to expect.
Yeah,
like, what do you take away from this series? You know, don't lose lanes. Easier said than done.
No, they've got to go all in.
And Hex done for Pure. I mean, that just makes it easier. He doesn't even have to lead with the Ravage.
I can just jump, Hex, follow up with the Ravage, and that's pretty much guaranteed death to any of them. Maybe if YU Smile's in a prime position before he can get a save off, but as we've seen so far, Bet Boom very, very good at knowing when to lay down the global and make sure that YU Smile just has no sort of fight to take and heroes to save in the midst of these team fights.
And I think that's why LGD are smoking here. As good as the high ground defense is most of the time, that is not a fight that's going to go well for them, especially if they give up Roche. So this is your desperation smoke of the game. You're hoping to find the back line.
It's just Smoker's point. They've got eyes on Toronto. Took a bit of the global silence. Global silence and the Hex comes out. Immediate reaction there from Bet Boom. The Ravage out onto the 3. Save jumps over towards Shiro and YU Smile. They get the roar off onto Nightfall, but there's no damage to threaten this Monkey King. As nothing to say goes down. Neo will get chased out. Planet will manage to jump in with a stolen Ravage, but you can't even kill Toronto Tokyo. Nobody goes down on Bet Boom. Triple kill for GPK. It is over. GG is called. Bet Boom, they take this series 2-0. And it wasn't even close. This team, they're going to be storming onwards without anything holding them back. And honestly, good luck to whoever ends up going against this team, Avery, because they look better than ever. We saw signs of this in the group stage. It's only improved from Bet Boom. And now they're looking unstoppable.
This is a great position to be in, not just for this tournament, but for going into TI in a couple months, right? This team is finally coming alive, fulfilling the expectations that were placed on them at the start of the year, and maybe feeling a little less pressure now. This is a big target to take down. LG has looked formidable this tournament. Their drafting has been all over the place.
Gaming Gladiators versus PSG LGD for the lower bracket finals of Dream League Season 20. Leveled up, it will be a little bit easier for Quinn. He did opt to go for Shadow Strike. The panel kind of talked about the inherent tankiness of DK to where maybe you don't even want to go for that skill. Mew getting first blooded by Dyrachyo on the Slark. Not what you want to see if you're a PSG LGD fan. Tofu on the other side. Have to pop the Fairy Fire.
I genuinely do not have an explanation of how he got that rune.
Oh, top lane. We have the initiation onto Shiro, but the save is here from YU Smile. But there's actually going to set up the Meteor Hammer from Ace, but now Nothing to Say has come to play. Dragon Tail immediately dispelled by the Kraken Shells. A nice double impale coming out from Tofu, as YU Smile will be the one to die. Nobody from Gaming Gladiators will be sacrificed.
I think the Mirana pick in this game is extremely good for a couple of reasons. So first of all, as you mentioned, the 2 setups for arrows, right? Disruption and Dragon Tail. But I also find Mirana to be a pretty interesting hero in general against Slark. Okay, we're going to see Blink into arrow. Nice block there from Celery.
Yep, YU Smile. Going to get some help from Planet and Nothing to Say. The Sonic Wave comes in, gets the kill along with some damage to 2 more members of LGD. But New has showed up, and that means Quinn needs to get the hell out. Looking for a disruption into arrow, and it connects. Nicely timed. Quinn assassinated. And now the chase is potentially on to Celery. Mystic Snake's going to slow him temporarily. Another leap to come. Nice blocks coming out from Planet.
Oh, really good block.
With the Starstorm to follow, and that ends up being a double kill for Shiro, who's still working on the Manta style. Do they want to wait for this blink on Ace? Is that a requirement?
Not necessarily, but I think a full-on team fight, you need to be really careful with how you approach.
Neo trying to bait them a bit. There's a bunch in the trees here. Nothing to Say, showing off the Blink Dagger. They get the arrow follow-up as well, but Quinn able to blink out because of Ace's Ravage. And you can see the Finger of Death used to assassinate Planet. In the meantime, Nothing to Say, slow to a crawl. He's going to get pounced on and destroyed. So the bait ends up working in Gaming Gladiators' favor. Well, the Holy Locket being built by Celery on the Undying.
Yeah, that's not something we've seen that much.
Yep, nothing to say. Dragon Tail arrow connects, but Quinn blinks.
Snake.
But the Mystic Snake is enough to take him out, and Tofu will likely be collateral damage. Although Ace is in the vicinity, but the Breathe Fire is enough to finish him off. And they actually want more. So he's getting blocked by the Kobold. And blocked a hero. He was a hero in and of himself. Dyrachyo is found by PSG because he's on the wrong side of the river. LGD with a 3K lead right now. Not exactly. I mean, when do you think they could go for the old Roche? Is this a game where either team, as the Ravage comes through from Ace out of nowhere with the blink, and the burst damage from Tofu is enough to take out the Timber. And Planet trying to go on the run, as the Sonic Wave is not going to be enough to save them. So PSG LGD lose 2 and likely the tower to come.
Yeah, really nice jump there from Ace. Just very quick execution from Gaimin. They just get everything they could there. They could not have got more than those 2 kills in that tower, so maximum value with their spell casting.
Oh,
I don't think this is happening, though.
Here,
we'll
the
see.
TP coming in now. Impale to follow. Mana Drain as well. Shiro has to be careful. He doesn't have his ult anymore. He's getting mana burned as well, but Celery is the one taking most of the damage, it feels like. And he's going to drop as a result. Ace lowering that damage with the Anchor Smash as Quinn has to back away. Do they have the follow-up? As the stun connects on a Nothing to Say, and that'll end the pursuit in its tracks, as the arrow apparently did connect.
Going straight in for the Medusa first is just not going to work. Maybe going for the DK, though.
Yeah, they might try for it. And he's going to pop his BKB and the Dragon Form, so that indicates he may want to fight this out as Mew shows up as well. Meteor Hammer not going to hit anybody. They take out the Tombstone pretty quickly as Shiro with that Stone Gaze trying to pursue now. Where's the additional catch? It's going to be Nothing to Say with the Dragon Tail onto Celery. And look at that Sonic Wave with the finger. It's enough to delete Nothing to Say and the Ravage to follow from Ace. Can they get any more, though? The Aegis obviously still intact, and Shiro very healthy on top of that. So they kind of trade ultimates to some degree, and Nothing to Say the only casualty.
Do they even have a Trusty Shovel anymore?
Yeah, they have it in their backpack. The Hex is there. Meteor Hammer to follow. Planet is going to take the brunt of the damage here, but Ace has to pop his pipe because he's taking tons of damage from Shiro as he pops the Stone Gaze and the Chakram just ripping through Gaming Gladiators. But they're still occupying this area in advanced preparation for the Roshoff. And Dyrachyo running right into Shiro. There's the Ravage from Ace. Meteor Hammer to follow the Sonic Wave as well. But the Disruption to save the Medusa. And likely the Stone Gaze to follow. Dyrachyo just stun locked right now and brought down to his knees. Ace is going to get punished on top of that. Double kill for New. And PSG LGD winning that outright. Yeah, still buyback available for Shiro. Worst case scenario as Gaming Gladiators in the pit. Can they do this in time? I don't think so. LGD, right? Although they are not going straight to them.
Even if they were to kill the Roche, how the hell do you exit after?
That's true. Celery is going to pop some of these smokes here pretty shortly. And Shiro and company, they're going deep. Nothing to Say jumps in with a BKB. Shiro with the Stone Gaze getting mana drain from afar. As the Tombstone placed in the pit. Roche not really that low as the Lion dies. Ace gets off the Ravage, but really nothing connecting. And Dyrachyo trying to finish off the Roche. He does get the Aegis. It's going to cost him the Aegis right off the bat. As New getting pursued by Celery and Quinn on the outskirts still. He's already expended the Sonic Wave. She's also picked up by Dyrachyo, so nice job from Gaming Gladiators. But they will lose Celery on the exit. And LGD.
Quinn blinked that Dragon Tail. That might save his life, and it will.
Yeah, he's fine.
They keep the game alive. They're not really progressing, but at the very least, they give themselves a fighting chance against LGD. And if they find this pick,
they want Nothing to Say. That's a lot of Essence Shift stacks now. Nothing to Say. Tries the Dragon Tail, but you can see the 26 temporary Agi right now as Shiro's going to have to Silver Edge away.
And Dyrachyo, I think he's going to try to ride this momentum, right? Like, you've got 22 stacks.
Yeah,
Make some more out of them. Yeah, this is very annoying.
Those illusions are pretty strong.
Where's the mana drain, guys? When you need it. All right,
Shiro
wants to go
Silver
for
Edge
it.
wants to break Ace. The Shield Rune is taken right after, though.
He can't take it.
Oh, he didn't take it because he's dispelled.
Yeah, he's purged.
And
Ace,
Ace,
won't do anything.
He's going to live with barely any HP. Shiro pops the BKB, getting pursued by the Timbersaw as New finishes him off. and Shiro popping that Stone Gaze, so not even having. She actually pops the cheese on Dyrachyo. Arrow's going to connect with a nice disruption, dodging the Sonic Wave effectively. Shiro, I think he eats a Lotus there, but now he's out of mana, has to try to stand his ground, and he's doing so very successfully. Kills Dyrachyo, Celery dead as well, and only one remaining member of Gaimin is alive, and it's just the Lion.
I really thought that was going to go well for Gaimin, actually. They got Shiro down to no mana at all, but that flower, it must have been a greater, right, there, and that just really turned it entirely. Gaimin had him there for sure. And now instead, this is probably just going to be GG straight down mid. At the very least for Gaimin.
That's the king of the Kennys. I don't know what his name is, though. I've ran out of names. They're going to go for the Megas.
Kezu.
Kezu, right? The king of the kobolds.
Yes.
Oh. The tier 3 will fall. I mean, that's Ko the Bold, of course.
I mean, this guy is regal. So
it's trying to delay this as much as possible.
King the kobold. All right,
the king of the kobolds won't matter. Celery dies, buys back.
It's Megas.
Use the fortification. And everyone's going to be up in a second, but you'd have to think they have enough damage to finish this off, and indeed they do. The Ravage coming in from Ace. Now the focus is on you. He's going to pop his BKB along with Shiro. Sonic Wave to come as well, but just too much damage to withstand for Ace, who's in enemy lines at that point. And now PSG LGD trying to run, but disruption. Going to save New for the time being. Gets forced after the high grounds. Dyrachyo continuing to try to get a kill here, and with the help of the finger, they do find one. And the Pounce connects on a Nothing to Say, who'll just casually BKB TP.
I like this disengage from PSG. Oh, they're going to lose their Shadow Demon just barely there with a stun from Tofu, but despite getting Megas, there's no need to get too cocky there and try to take that fight 4v5 with a dead Timber. Just cut your losses, reset. You have every advantage in the world now.
They had 2 really good shards for their supports.
I think they should have done it, and if Undying didn't get it, he should have bought it. I actually think it's that important this game. You're playing against, well...
that was a Lion, as Dyrachyo trying to stand his ground will pop the Shadow Dance, the Stone Gaze. It's going to force them to back out, and now they're going to chase them even further. He's going to... Well, I guess that's the Shadow Dance. First it was the Death Shroud, but he's able to get stunned just as it runs out.
It's over. It's
and
a minute without him. Straight down mid, they're gonna go. Yeah. So if you have the grab ally this game, you can. They're gonna call it. You can protect people from this setup of Dragon Tail into Arrow, right, or Shadow Demon Disruption into Arrow.
Yeah.
I definitely think there were gonna be a couple of key moments where having that Tombstone save could have been very interesting for them in team fights, because the way LGD approached a lot of the fights was that they found that setup and just got a quick kill and then played off it, or you used the Ravage and the fight developed.
A taste from Gaimin Gladiators. Oh, we get to see Quinn. I believe they said that's his first time playing Primal Beast in this tournament.
Yeah, I think so.
You see Newt trying to pull these creeps so that he can get some free farm in this lane. And Dyrachyo trying to disrupt that, and he does. Gets the deny as well as the charge coming from the other side. So the double team onto New. And the blood grenade there as well. I mean, Celery will get first blood. Planet trying to get some sort of a trade here.
It's Fairy Fire.
Concussive shot. And another Fairy Fire for Celery. And he actually loses vision, so Celery will actually live. As he's going to be stacking creeps now, as you can see Quinn shows up at the top lane looking for the kill onto New, but TP is coming. Pulverize is going to be there though. Waveform as well. You get Silence mid Pulverize though, so that third proc does not connect. And Ace in the meantime, is he actually going to die to this? Shiro continuing to pursue. Blood Grenade is going to connect. And Shiro does find Ace.
They didn't ban it. They didn't consider it, perhaps.
Oh, Coil mid lane, Nothing to Say. Finds himself a Clinksy Clinks. Will be able to... I think he killed himself.
It did snap in the end there.
And Planet, he's going to get gone on by Quinn. So it's a 1-for-1 on the supports.
For position where you can get 2-man coiled or turned around on by the X Dagger that's coming out now. Skywrath also has Mystic Flare, so I think very important to know your limitations here as Primal.
Yep, and they are going to spot the Morphling. If they can get the call off, I think this is a death. There it is, but he's next to Creeps. Mystic Flare on the outskirts, it's enough, and New chops him up. And that is going to be the first Calling Blade stack of the game.
It's a big kill. The top net worth hero on Gaming Gladiator's side.
Yeah,
and
mid
they
lane,
get the tower as well.
They'll get some sort of a trade, although Why You Smile pops the hand of Gaben. And the charge is going to connect, so Why You Smile will die. But the rotation from Nothing to Say, he gets the coil off onto 2. More TPs coming in. And the chop not going to be there for New, but they find the kill anyway. And now a call comes out from New. Wants to pursue even further. Ancient Seal is going to prevent any onslaught action. And the Waning Rift is enough.
Whereas utility items on the other side, mainly on the Dark
Celery
Spirit.
spotted out. Onslaught's coming from Quinn, but the coil stops him in his tracks. They'll be able to get the cow to start things out, but the Vac Wall with the Tar Bomb to assist. Why You Smile is going to get chased, but Tofu looks to be chopped down, so it's a 2-for-1 as Ace forced the surge away. Should be fine.
This game, no exception. I don't think Primal in particular is good against Puck, so...
Now the charge onto New. TPs are coming, though. Planet's in the vicinity as well as the Ancient Seal. They're going to get the Nether Strike off onto New on the back line. He's still completely surrounded, but Nothing to Say. Now's come with the coil available. The vacuum. Mystic Flare's there. They're going to be able to kill off Quinn easily. They get a second on top, and they somehow live on New. Ancient Steel still on the Darkseer. Ace is dead as well. Completely punished.
What a turnaround.
Well, Nothing to Say. This would be a big kill. They're able to get the Pulverize off, but the phase shift is there because of the call coming out. And Nothing to Say will live. Quinn trying to run away. Now Nothing to Say wants to finish the job, and he does so. Gaming Gladiators not able to get anything in these engagements.
Yeah, that's what's going to be interesting here is his mindset overall. Because does he think the BKB is necessary and is good enough? Or maybe you just go Linken's against the Morph Spirit Breaker. That also sounds really good.
Ancient Seal, Battle Hunger, Force Staff into the Berserker's call. Not able to get the chop off, though. There's a smoke now from PSG LGD. And actually wrapping around, they're going to right into Quinn and Tofu. Tofu's going to be the first spotted. Quinn will run away. TPing. That was pretty close.
It's very tanky, does a lot of damage, and they have the sustain from the Chen, they have the coverage of the Axe and the Puck, so going to have to... It is really just, can Duracho come up big enough? I think that's what we're looking at here. They need to do their best to set him up to turn into Brood, give him good targets to go on.
Onslaught's coming for Shiro.
20 seconds on Aegis,
yeah,
he doesn't
Aegis
care.
almost out, but the Berserker's call is there. But it looks like Quinn will be the first to fall with the Mystic Flare, but a big Vac Wall comes in. New's going to be able to run away. Shiro trying to get to the high ground. The Aegis is consumed. Pretty close to expiration date anyway, like you said. Now the Linken's is popped. Trying to find some space. The waveform's going to find him temporarily. With all this terrain walking, it's going to be tough to follow. Although Duracho turns into the spider. Maybe New's going to be one they find, although Quinn is going to get jumped on by both New and Shiro. Charge comes in to disrupt this as New will finally go down. Quinn with the trample. Looks like one more right click will do it, but he's actually going to live for once this game. Quinn lives, and they get 2 core kills.
That's big. That was going to be a dieback. They really committed to that with the X Brood jump, but not enough resources. X died too quickly. Now they're going to get an extra one, so...
Indeed.
Gaming Gladiators, this could be the start of a comeback. Some pretty meaningful kills there. They went from being down 8 or 9k to the 6, and now also getting this tower will cut it down to 5.
He also had no trouble doing so because there is charge always there.
Yeah, they can break the Linken's.
Linken's break. Now Why You Smile spotted. Celery's gonna go through it. The counter initiation is there from New onto 2, but no follow-up as of yet. He's gonna pop the BKB, the Vac into nothing as Celery taking most of the damage from that Mystic Flare. Pulverize on the BKB. New who chops up Celery, now trying to get the hell out of there, but he won't be able to do so. So it's a 1-for-1 to start. As Duracho is silenced up, will Manta it off. It looks like the fight will break up here.
My goodness, talk about a perfect call there. He got it off as Darkseer was blinking in, so he got it on both of them, but at the end of the day, Gaming Gladiators are just able to brute force through it with their BKBs, and killing Sky early would be a great opener to the fight for Gaming Gladiators when they can find it, and all it takes is to see him for one moment, then they can charge and kill him with Clinks +1.
Smoke on both sides. Quinn, you can hear the onslaught, but the initiation onto the Morphling, but a huge Vac Wall onto 4 heroes. Now the BKBs are activated. And now Why You Smile and You trying to run away. Don't think they're going to be able to do so. So 2 dead. Very quick turnaround from Gaming Gladiators off of, honestly, an amazing initiation from New. Just wasn't fast enough. And Dyrachyo getting chased by his Broodmother counterpart. Or the other way around, of course. That made no sense. Tofu dies. Nothing to say. Lincoln's has already popped. Will Illusory Orb away.
So hard to kill. He'll get out. He might be forced to now already, though. Gaming Gladiators are kind of threatening to go high ground.
Yeah, I don't see
like
why
they'll
not.
Realize that threat.
Some pressure being mounted now in the tier 3 bot. Ace gonna hide behind the trees. The surge into the vacuum. Wall is placed. It's not a big one though. But they will be able to claim the Skywrath, but the counter initiation from New is there. Blade Mail popped along with the Berserker's Call, but he's just gonna get pulverized. Doesn't do much damage during the BKB. But New will be cleaned up very easily as Chen creeps finally come to assist in this defense. This is looking more and more like a lane of racks, though, for Gaming Gladiators. The coil is down. As there's a big vacuum charge to come. Trample as well. The Chen is the recipient of most of the damage, but he might be able to live through this. Pulverized, no cancellation coming out. So Why You Smile is in the grave, and Shiro and company have to reside in their fountain as they just have no damage on the LGD side now.
Yeah, that really is the summary of what's happening right here. They're just out of damage.
That's a lot of webs.
Wow, he's trying to lag the server. They all despawn. It's tipped by Ace. Yeah, they're just watching Dyrachyo win the game.
Yep.
They can't go on the morph. They can't kill him.
Oh, they're going to initiate, but yeah, New's going to want to die there as the vac, or the wall I should say, being placed again. And I think LGD have just run out of steam in this game number 2.
Yeah.
It's now a Satanic online for Dyrachyo. Yeah, I think you're right. GG's going to come out. Puck just didn't have the damage. I like new things, like weird things that LGD bring to the table. I don't understand what the point of the Brood position 1 was, though.
We talked about the last game and how LGD kind of ran out of damage and ran out of steam at some point. This feels like something similar could end up happening here again if Gaming Gladiators just weather the storm. And
they feel unkillable towards the late game. Juggernaut, we've talked about how that talent is the Blood Grenade onto Ace, trying to limp away here, but Shiro, a couple more right clicks, but the nice flame break from Tofu will save his life. As top lane, instead, Planet goes down to Celery, which they knowingly gave up, and that's his favorite hero.
And the previous patch?
Yeah, he's second in CS.
Yeah, and that's while laning against Oracle. It's kind of unheard of, right? But it's just more of a norm right now, okay?
Yeah, Fortune's End's comment. Arrow's gonna, okay, well, do they have the damage to actually finish off Dyrachyo? Pops the Fairy Fire, Dark Pact as well! He will fall as Tofu's made his transition over. Celery taking a ton of damage. That's gonna be 2 for LGD. They lose the Marana, and Why You Smile looks to be next as Tofu trying to get the last right click there. So nice double kill for Tofu at the very least for Gaming Gladiators.
And had a Lotus Flower as well. Celery will create enough distance between himself and
yeah.
For now.
Pulverize is coming with the arrow to connect, and the trample is enough. Along with the Starstorm, in fact, is Quinn. A little bit late on the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, I don't know why he held it there.
Fortune's End. Not going to matter too much. It's been basically every game. Even in the losing games, this hero has looked really good.
He's definitely been good.
There's nothing to say, making his way over now. Ace with the surge out as Dyrachyo gets taken out in top. And the Blade Fury is there to kill Ace. So 2 big kills across the map for PSG LGD.
Although, I mean, I suppose both the Jugger and Brood have recovered quite well. They're definitely well behind their enemy counterparts. Actually, the majority of the net worth lead is on the supports when you look at it.
Well, Moonlight Shadow, they want to try to turn this around onto Quinn. There's nothing to say. He's going to spot him. Has the Pulverize. Arrow's going to be coming. It connects with the Starstorm Onslaught. Yes. Kill for PSG LGD, catching Gaming Gladiators off guard as Tofu somehow able to TP out. They just didn't have a stun. Shiro, 300 away from Broadsword, and then just the recipe to finish off the Battle Fury. So pretty decent timing considering his start. As Celery was getting initiated on, but Quinn's going to Rolling Thunder. He inhibits, nothing to say. They have the ward there, but the lasso coming in as well. nothing to say. Well, actually, they denied the ward, so they didn't get vision in the end, and now Tofu's going to get turned around, and with that pulverize, as Quinn left all alone, has Swash up now with the shield crash, gets to the other side of the river. Can they finish him off? The Starstorm not quite enough on the other side of the tree line, and the trample finally comes. Nothing to say with a double kill. That was a clutch denied, either that or it dissipated.
Yeah, another good sequence for PSG LGD. And keep in mind while all of this is happening. Oh, hang on, Ace.
Ace.
That is not a good
Pulverize again. Blade Fury to follow. Ace gonna heal up a bit, but the Blade Fury ends up being enough. Tofu making his way over as well. Does not have lasso. Shiro gets off the first Omni Slash of the game. The arrow will not hit though. And Shiro, he's gonna have to get False Promise now. Attempting to TP. But the pounce is there. But the counter initiation from Nothing to Say deletes Doraccio. So they do find the Jug as Quinn getting gone on. The Purifying Flame is gonna end up healing him a bit, but another one to come will finish him off. And Nothing to Say will have Faith's Edict applied to him as the Starstorm's continuing from Planet. He has done so much damage along with Nothing to Say, and guess what? The Pulverize back again. That cooldown is so low.
Holy.
4 dead. Actually, that was a full team wipe.
That was an expertly played fight from PSG. Specifically on Ench instead of Bat will be that kill. And in the meantime, Neo was also breaking the mid tower, so huge wins there.
Oh, Neo trying to get to the low ground, but the Firefly from Tofu able to spot him out.
Calm before the storm right now.
Indeed.
Atos.
Atos into the arrow. Starstorm and Pulverize. Tofu can't do anything about it. Quinn is dead. Tofu looks to be next, although Ace gets off the Greaves. Puts down the wall, but that's not going to do too much. See if they can catch him after the Surge has run out. You can hear the onslaught coming from Nothing to Say. He wants more. Trample is there, but another Surge from Ace will allow him to escape.
Atos there by Quinn.
Shiro, he's going to get pounced on. It's going to force the Blade Fury. Tofu trying to find position to be able to get the lasso off. He puts down a healing ward, though. Flame break. He's going to have to Omni Slash. TPs are coming, but now he's going to be closer to the wall. On the other side, in fact. Trump's not going to be too happy with that one. As Shiro continuing on now. As Celery gets off the heal at half HP. Nothing to Say gets the Pulverize off, but not that much damage done to Quinn in the end. He's going to get surged away. Vacuum into the shield crash. As BKB popped by New, and Doraccio forced to use his Shadow Dance to get away. Inhibit now on Nothing to Say, slow to a crawl, but the onslaught gives him enough space. He finds Tofu on the backside now with the trample to continue, but he's going to get disarmed in the time being as Quinn gets off another shield crash onto the other side of the tree line. And Shiro, there's been no deaths somehow. Blade Fury from Shiro. Of course, does not have his Omni Slash, but he can be confident as the arrow is going to come in and delete Quinn as finally a hero dies after a very strange engagement.
So you're kind of, you know.
Smoke's going to get popped, Nothing to Say. Pops the Blade Mail himself as the rune will spawn top. He's going to get lassoed back. He's going to pop the BKB shortly after those. Celery going to take some right clicks from New as the Pulverize is there, but Nothing to Say getting really low, and now he's surrounded. Will finally be brought down, and the rest of LGD on the run. Why You Smile still being spotted out despite the Moonlight Shadow. He's going to get swashed to death. And the BKB force from New, who will casually TP away. And Planet, he gets off the Atos, but they're continuing to dive as the swashbuckles there as well. And Gaming Gladiators able to get 3 kills.
Really good punish.
Off of a good initiation onto Nothing to Say.
Yeah, they took a lot of advantage of the terrain there. Doraccio, we'll start off on Why You Smile.
Okay, well that's not exactly what he was looking for. Instead it's going to be the Spider-Man. As you can see, Nothing to Say will be just fine thanks to that Faith's Edict. Why You Smile, though, taking most of that damage. But the Atos into the arrow and the Pulverize. But Tofu still able to traverse terrain. Nothing to Say going in really deep as the Omni Slash basically onto Ace and Doraccio. And Ace actually takes almost all of them and will die as a result. Very balanced, of course. Is this a Roshoff? We got Bruin here. Well, Planet, he's going to take a lot of impetus as gets hurricaned as well. And Shiro with a premature Blade Fury. I've been there before. Nothing to be ashamed of is Dyrachyo and company. They're going to find the opening with the lasso, but the Omni Slash, well, that's the Swift Slash this time, able to heal up a decent amount, but he is surrounded now and brought to his knees as Quinn creating all the space. He gets a double kill off the back of a great initiation as New completely surrounded as well, and Gaming Gladiators able to win this fight big, which should mean Roche is theirs.
That was such a good ulti from Quinn. He blinked, stunned the Oracle as false promise.
I mean, he could have false promised. He just waited to the last second and then got stunned.
Yeah, I think in that moment it wouldn't have mattered. Like, that was just about getting the perfect ult, but Quinn just outplayed him.
Dyrachyo starting this out as a double lasso comes out from Tofu. He's instantly stunned though, and the Omni Slash to follow. It might have been a Swift Slash actually, and Shiro, the Blade Fury doing a lot of damage. He has the shard.
He still has Omni.
He's going to get back though. Still inside the wall. He's taking a lot of damage from these illusions, but will live through the day.
Synergy being put on display here.
Shiro.
So damn careful right
Tier 3 tower down. Fortification pop. 30 seconds on Aegis, so Gaimin do have to be a bit careful about the timing on that. 12 seconds on Aegis. Looks like they might just burn through it the old-fashioned way.
Nope.
Nope, he will survive, and we'll wait it out.
You might want to just chill and try to delay. Oh, there it is.
Another lasso. Finding the Jug. Dyrachyo able to dispel the Atos instantly, and look at New. He's just dead. Just like that. Tried to help out his Jug, who actually didn't end up needing anything.
Yeah, not sure what Neil was trying to help him with either.
Dyrachyo.
He's big.
Yes, he is. This is going to be a set of racks in the mid lane.
31 temporary stacks of Essence Shift, so 100 agility there. Bottom tower is only half HP.
Yeah, there's a Vac Wall again, this time onto 3 with the Rolling Thunder follow-up. Oracle's dead. Buys back instantly as the pounce connects. Very nice from Dyrachyo. He's getting control, but finally gets off the Shadow Dance with the BKB, turning his sights onto the Juggernaut. Nothing to say, not able to channel the Pulverize too much, and the Jug is dead. Shiro with no buyback, double lasso, just to finish this game off in style. Tofu. Terrific play from him, and Gaming Gladiators will win this series and go to the grand finals to meet off against BetBoom.
It looked like this might be the tournament that Gaming don't make a finals appearance, but it was... Who really thought this team... I mean, now at this point they have to win the finals, right? Just so everything can be the same as always.
Yep, as always. Yep. Well, Liquid didn't make it though, so that's different. They didn't even come close to making it.
And they do have the final bosses remaining. This was a really exciting game, I think. Very, very high skill play from both teams.
Talon versus Gaming Gladiators. Lower bracket game number 1 of a best of 3 to come. Sunsfan here with Cinderin, and then finally you're kind of okay to fight. But you need to be at, it's one of those heroes that has to be ahead, I feel like, a lot of the time.
I think 35 minutes is a bit exaggerated. All right, blast off. They're going to go for this with a blood grenade. Celery's screwed here.
Looks like he's done for. Can he deny himself to the creeps? He's drained of all his mana. First blood to jab, so having an excellent game on this off-lane anti-mage. That was a literal first pick for Talon.
You're really strong and beefy and you fight them. Both approaches can work. It depends on... I don't know if it's going to be better. Because let's say you have a great start and you go the greedy route, you might actually just be letting Gaming Gladiators into the game.
He's getting gone on here. His tombstone was completely destroyed by the little shredder.
You have good friends for the cookie and Brood and Spirit Breaker, and even Morph. You can actually use it pretty well, so I do like that choice a lot.
Yep, Tofu. Oh, nice charge. Oh, actually blocks off the blast off from Q. Blood grenade.
Maybe.
Celery getting chased. Another blood grenade comes through, but a big sonic wave from Quinn. They're going to delete one hero off the bat. And Ollie continuing to get chased by Celery. Another blood grenade. How many freaking blood? How much blood do you have in the system today, Mr. Celery?
Well, he did have 3, so I think he's out.
Yeah. Makoto able to TP out, but ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of Gaming. Yeah.
23. This is like his favorite hero. At least one of them.
Well, maybe they're just sick of playing against Terrorblade, which I can appreciate. Makoto is getting charged on. Quinn with the Shadow Strike is there, but you can see Talon still with 2 members shadowing Makoto as the LSA into the Laguna is enough to spell Celery's doom.
God,
Big Mortimer's Kiss is coming from below, though, as Q will take a tumble. So 1-for-1, but the Scatter Blast is there to completely kill off the supports now for Talon.
and they were able to follow through and get all these.
Speaking of Q, he's going to die from full to 0 again as the tombstone is placed and immediately killed. Another strike back from Ollie onto the rest of Game and Gladiators as Ace now with a double kill, and this is starting to get out of control as Quinn very happy.
Keep pushing the waves with illusions. She can keep defending. Jabs.
Yeah, we have Mortimer's from afar as Jabs was going on top of Celery. The fight kind of separated a bit, but Tofu finds himself all alone. Laguna is more than enough with the right clicks to follow as Talon get themselves another kill.
Like coming up with some sort of idea and recognizing that that's fun, and then finding a way of implementing it.
Yeah.
So there's endless creativity you can have with spells. Blast off not connected. Quinn quick enough on the blink. He's got an arcane rune as well. Okay, Celery.
Sure does. Celery taking a lot of damage with those mines. He's going to get off the bulldoze, but then will die to Jax. Quinn, he wants to fight. Sonic Wave is there. Only clips Q, though. Attempting to TP out. Oh, the disarm!
Clutch!
Wow. Very nicely done from Q. That wastes the Sonic Wave. But like you said, it was the Arcane Runes, not the biggest waste for Quinn and company. It feels like this has just slowed down to a crawl, though, for a Game of Gladiators. The LSA onto Ace. They find him again.
There are kills to be found here with that Flame Cloak.
I mean, I still can't believe how well Jabs is farming. I mean, it's not, obviously, like you said, he's been left alone, but the fact that he's been left alone is crazy.
That Orchid.
23 Savage will find the kill onto Celery. As Gaiman, they're going to smoke and try to do the old